Hey, what's going on, Klein and Ellie?
Are you ready?
I love Klein and Ellie, you little bitch.
Klein and Ellie, it's just okay.
Just don't let things bother you too much.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, what up, Klein and Ellie?
Whoa, sweet Devin Steak, did you see that?
Viva Klein and Ellie show.
Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
You guys are stupid assholes.
Sometimes I need a good reason to get out of bed. Got sleep in my eyes, clouds in my head. I need a shot of something to make my motor go. Yes, I do.
I'm spicy.
So I turn on the Klein and Ellie show.
Whatever, you fat bitch.
Give me some Klein and Ellie show.
Don't be sick.
Let's get high.
Give me some Klein and Ellie show.
Boom, baby, gonna get down.
Get your motor running with the Klein and Ellie show. I said, get your motor running with the Klein and Ellie show.
I'm raising a family of pool peers, and I'm proud of it.
It's Klein Alley Show. 6.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Oh yeah, welcome to a brand new week and good morning. We are Klein Alley Show on KROQ. If you need us, phones, text line 800-520-1067. Good morning to all of you watching along as we are streaming on YouTube right now. Good morning, Net Bangers, everyone else who is deciding to check the show out for the very first time. My name is Klein, that is Allie.
Good morning.
DJ Omar Khan right there.
Yo.
Jake Z Nerd in the back room taking them calls. Postmaster Johnny and producer Vanessa. And Ginger Justin is back in the back, making sure that the live stream stays on YouTube, at least until it starts glitching out, which will happen at some point, I'm sure.
He's here despite many obstacles.
Yeah, car officially
Died.
It's always tough if you've had a car that is unreliable for a while and it dies, but you're like, it's like that relationship where the first breakup never really holds, so you have the breakup and then you kind of get back together and then you break up again, this time for real, but then you're like, let's just have sex, we're already having sex, doesn't count. And then eventually it's like, this is a dead relationship. Same thing with the car, usually. It doesn't die forever the first time. There's problems, a couple of lights go on, you get it looked at. You're like, I think my car's done. And then all of a sudden, it's back again. You're like, I don't know, it's just working for some reason.
Well,
and then finally, it's it. It finally is like, that's it. There's no more fixing this thing. It is done.
I think we've all been there with an old-ass car that you've had a long time where you feel like you're on borrowed time. Where you just feel like, you know what? I'm pretty lucky that I'm still able to drive this thing from point A to point B. And that was his car. He said he had it for 18 years. That is a long time.
It's a good run, man.
You got to feel like, you know what? Hey, I got farther than I thought I would with this car.
Yeah. It was a good run, but it's past the point of no repair. So now he's getting to enjoy the fun of walking around Southern California, which is a great way to...
Ginger walking.
Yeah, watch out. The worst possible season for a ginger to have to walk places is in the summer.
It's just overheats so easily.
Funner summer for all of us, but that poor redhead is running the risk of explosion every time he goes out in the sun.
I think we should crowdfund at least a scooter. I don't think we need to do a whole
and
car.
an umbrella.
Yeah. We got
scooter with an umbrella attachment.
Yeah, one of those umbrella hats, the funny rainbow umbrella hats.
That also spins.
So if you don't want to help us contribute to get Ginger Justin a scooter, and I'm not even talking about one of those electric ones. I still want
just a razor scooter.
Yeah, still wanted to. Actually, I may have one in my garage.
I think I have one too.
Hey, just remind me tonight. I'm going to bring you a scooter in. You're going to have a scooter, and we'll just crowdfund the rainbow umbrella hat. That shouldn't take much.
Yeah, I had one of those little red. I think when my kid was like 2, he had that little tricycle one. It's like a 3-wheeled scooter.
And 2 in the back, 1 in the front for balance.
Yeah, it's like a little red radio flyer one.
Don't worry, problem solved. So there you go.
Get him a wagon.
That's, sometimes life. What do they say? It gives you lemons, you make lemonade. We've done that right now.
And then we squash them and light them on fire.
We've made more lemons somehow. But be careful if you're going to watch the show today. As this person said, this is a cautionary tale.
Hey, what's up, Klein and Allie? Sweet kid. This is DJ Ray. What's up, DJ Omar?
Yep.
Hey, your show is addictive. It's like addiction to porn. Every time you watch it, you tell yourself you're not going to watch it anymore. Mm-hmm. You're going to stop watching it. Yeah. It's almost the same with your show. You listen to it for a few hours. You say, I'm not going to listen to this anymore.
Wait, why?
I'm not going to go to this show anymore, to this radio station anymore. And then you end up doing it again. Just like porn. But anyway, I love the show. Keep up the good work. Sweet Dib.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I think that guy has a porn addiction is the problem. I don't think our show has anything to do with that. He's trying to group us in with his other addiction, but clearly that guy is addicted to self-pleasure.
Yeah, but it is that one thing where it's like so attractive right in the moment and then just goes from love to hate so quickly right after the fact. You're like, ugh, so disgusted with myself.
You can feel shameful after listening to some of the stuff that happens on this show, and it will happen today. Return of Gunshot or Firework. Joey Jaws Chestnut, the finest competitive eater of our lifetime, will be on with us. It's all coming up on K-Rock. Good morning.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock.
Yeah!
K-Rock.
If you'd like to beat the heat this summer, today is a great day for you to be listening to K-Rock all day long because we will get you into not one, not two, but 3 different water parks in Southern California, including Wild Rivers, Not Soak City, Six Flags Hurricane Harbor, and 4 packs of tickets for you happening every hour starting at 9 o'clock this morning all week long. And here's the sounds of someone that was recently enjoying a water park.
I feel good. Lazy River. That's where it's at.
Lazy River's where it's at. That was all part of Vanessa experiencing funner summer, getting drunk at a water park this past weekend. We'll get all the details of what happened there.
You know, the other great thing about the Lazy River is if you actually swim in it, you feel like an Olympic swimmer. You're going so fast.
Oh, I know. Yeah. If you can't get one of them tubes. I guess Vanessa's got a whole conspiracy theory about the tubes. What's going on?
Oh, my God. It got weird with the tubes. She was determined to get a tube for each one of us, and she was ripping them out of children's hands.
Oh, wow.
Very aggressive.
It's all coming up a little bit later. Well, kids can do that to other kids, right? It's kid-on-kid crime. It's not something you sneeze
You
at.
can punch another kid if you're
So we'll get into all that coming up later this morning. And, of course, you will get into a water park. We got that for you starting at 9 o'clock. Right now, though, if you want Allie's money, take it. Think of all the illegal fireworks you could buy with an extra $100. Oh, that'd be a lot of fun this time of year. It's officially that week where the fire departments like to blow up watermelons and show us just how...
that's going to happen this week.
Just how dangerous fireworks are. And all I think about is that is the coolest thing. I need to get some watermelons and some fireworks immediately.
I just think the poor watermelons, why are they all being destroyed?
It's a real waste of perfectly good watermelons, but we will go ahead and make sure they don't die in vain by getting you $100 right now to spend at your leisure, and all you got to do is call and take it out of Allie's hands. 800-520-1067. 5 questions about the news. We'll come back with that and more show after this.
Slap on your SPF 1067 and slide through summer with K-Rock. Dive into 4 packs of tickets to all these SoCal water parks. Not Soak City, with 23 different speed, tube, and body slides in one of the longest lazy rivers in the country. Hurricane Harbor, Los Angeles. Southern California's most thrilling water parks open every day until 7 p.m. through August 8th. And Wild Rivers, Irvine's ultimate water park experience. Hydrate every hour from 9 to 6 to splash your way in.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show every morning around this time. She has to take some of Allie's money. She said that she has pregnancy brain, and we'll find out just how bad her pregnancy brain is later this morning when she reveals the results of some sort of an ultrasound that took place on Friday. None of us know. She's been tight-lipped about it. And even Vanessa, that was drinking with her this weekend at the water park, said that that Allie would not slip, did not give any details, real poker face as to how many kids you have currently growing inside of you.
It's actually a pregnancy brain. I just can't remember what happened.
So that'll be
blank slate.
Exhilarating, and place your bets. We'll find that out a little bit later as we dangle that carrot in front of you just a little bit longer. Ideally, we'd love you to listen for all 4 hours of the show. We know that's unrealistic. So if you're listening for these 5 minutes, hopefully at least we make them valuable to you with $100 of Allie's money. And we say good morning to Mark in Inglewood. Hey, Mark.
Hey, what's going on?
Hopefully, Allie will pay you some of her money, and she hates this.
Hopefully not.
She really hopes that she wins, but we're rooting for you. She will leave the K-Rock studios. You will get 5 questions. If you're listening along, you can play along and see how you would have done had you been battling Allie on the hot seat. And you'll learn a thing or two about what's happening in the world. Here we go.
Allie knows the news.
Congratulations, Long Beach. They are now they now have their first ever recorded case of what?
Herpes.
Herpes. I have a feeling there's a lot more than one case of herpes in Long Beach. We go to question number 2. NASA is currently racing to stop what dangerous thing from happening? As we speak, what is NASA in the process of trying to prevent from happening? What are you saying?
Anchor Day.
Anchor Day?
Yeah.
All right, we go to question number 3. We're in the knockout round now of World Cup action, but what country is currently favored at this exact moment to win the entire World Cup?
Mexico.
Question number 4. Jackass was back in theaters this past weekend. How many millions of dollars did Jackass make this weekend?
30,000. 30 million.
30,000 million. That's so many millions. $30 million dollars for Jackass. And finally, a California man is allegedly he's in trouble for recording people, naked people, inside of what business?
Inside of the sports center.
The sports center?
Yeah, they're like coaches or filming their players.
All right, the sports center. I'm going to write that down. All right, let's see how you did. This is just some of what's happened in the world. Obviously, there's much more news out there. Things that are way too smart for us to possibly cover on the show. Allie will bring you the news later this hour, the A.D.D news, but let's see how she does now as she tries to protect her money battling Mark in Inglewood. We go to question number 1, Allie.
Okay.
Congrats, Long Beach. You now have your first ever recorded case of what?
Malaria?
Ooh, malaria's decent guess. Close, but I can't give you the point. It's close, though. West Nile virus.
West Nile.
West Nile virus is in Long
Kind of
Beach.
forgot about the West Nile.
He said herpes. Sadly, there are way more cases of that even in this room. Thanks, Allie.
We have the herp.
Yeah, we do. We go to question 2 now. Question number 2, and score right now 0-0. NASA is currently racing on a mission to stop what dangerous thing from happening as we speak?
Some kind of explosion, maybe, at one of their, space stations?
Okay, exploding space station. That would be dangerous. He said some other thing that I was unaware of, which I don't know what he's talking about. Anchor Day. Not sure what that is, but
Anchor Day?
That's what he said. The correct answer is there's currently, and I don't want to freak everyone out, but there is some sort of a telescope that is falling towards Earth right now.
A telescope?
Parts of a telescope. A telescope
Like a satellite?
that they had up in space, and they are now in a mission to stop the pieces from falling down and hitting Earth. Did you know about this?
No.
Well, I don't know why it's not a bigger news story, but it should be.
It's just little pieces?
I thought it'd burn up.
Yeah, well, apparently if
why wouldn't it burn up in the
it's
atmosphere?
not high enough to burn up. I don't know where it's fallen from, but that's the story right now. Is NASA is in a dangerous, risky mission now to stop pieces from a telescope from hitting Earth.
Dude.
Vanessa, you worked for NASA at one point.
What's going on here, Vanessa?
Do you have anyone you can call to get the inside information about what's happening here? All right, good
She's
talk.
eating.
Good talk. Uncorrectable. We will give you more details about that later, I'm sure. Question number 3, still tied up 0-0 as we go to question 3. We're in the knockout round of the World Cup, but currently which country is favored to win the entire World Cup this year?
Oh, I think I heard it was France.
He said Mexico, but right now, odds-on favorite is France to win the entire thing at plus 350 if you're gambling. So France is still the favorite right now. And we go to question number 4. Jackass was back in theaters this weekend. How many millions of dollars did Jackass, the movie, bring in this weekend?
20 million.
He said 30. Allie says 20. She's closer. Had a disappointing opening with 8 million this weekend. Apparently, a lot of movies did not do great. That Supergirl movie did a lot worse than they thought it was going to do.
Yeah,
People are still seeing Toy Story.
Yeah, everyone still wants Toy Story.
But,
even Disclosure Day, I don't think did that great.
I feel bad for whichever kid thought they were going to Toy Story and ended up in Jackass, although I'm sure they were thrilled about that. And we go to this final question, and it all comes down to Allie's up 1 with 1 left. Question number 5. A man in California has been arrested for filming women inside of what business? Naked women.
Filming naked women inside of a YMCA.
You're hoping. I was just standing there naked hoping someone cared.
Anyone want a little of this?
This was a California man who's been allegedly recording women in a Planet Fitness.
Oh, my God, I was close.
Planet Fitness. No point, though. And at the end of it all, what a low score. This was like one of them soccer games. 1-0. 1-0, as they say around these parts. And what must you shamefully admit, Mark, is Allie holds on to her dollars for at least another day.
Yeah, well, I'm Mark, and Allie knows the news.
All right, tomorrow morning around this time, you'll have another chance to take some of Allie's money. Funner Summer Challenge 1 has been completed by Vanessa at a water park. We get into it next.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on K-Rock.
Yeah!
K-Rock.
Summer is the funnest season of the year. I think we can all agree to that. And fun scores are at an all-time low, which is why we started this Funner Summer Challenge to guarantee that we would help you have a funner summer and force each other to have some forced fun. And that all started at a water park this weekend with Vanessa. If you would like to experience all them feels, all them lazy river feels, well, you can win yourself into water parks every hour this morning and all day long at K-Rock all week long. Starting at 9 a.m. in about an hour, we get you in, 4 packs of tickets, and that'll be to all of the water parks in Southern California. It's time for us to recap Funner Summer.
Oh, yeah. Ripping the bong.
Summertime.
It's Funner Summer.
And
Check done.
on the list, on Vanessa's forced fun list, was drunk at a water park, and that happened this past weekend.
I have not been to a water park in probably 15 years, and it hit. We had a great time. We got there, and of course, as soon as we walked in, they had people checking IDs. Of course, Vanessa was definitely carded because she's 3'6", and we did it up. We went to the cabana, and the pool guy came, said, "I'm here to take your order," and we were like trying to get Vanessa to get shots right away, but she decided to go with 2 high noons.
Oh.
Which they hit you. Like, they sneak in.
Mm.
They do.
Yeah.
Even the guy that was taking our order was like, "That's it? You're just doing 2 high noons."
What's a high noon?
But Vanessa,
it's like a hard seltzer.
Vanessa is so little though.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell because I saw some picture you guys posted on the socials. Was that one of those monster-sized cans or
No, it's a regular size.
It was a regular
can.
size. It
I
was
know,
so
but
big
she was
in her.
holding 2 of them, and it looked like Edward Forty hands.
Yeah, because sometimes if you go to a stadium, you can get one of those like giant, like tall boy high noons. I thought maybe that's what she was holding based on just how big they looked in her little hands.
No, she was just holding regular high noons. So she's
an optical illusion.
Yeah, she slammed one pretty quick. My friends were so jealous. They were like, "Man, she can get this drunk off of 2 drinks. It's pretty impressive."
Yeah, but that was the challenge, was drunk at a water park. So we have some different...
But also, Vanessa is always kind of drunk. Do you know what I mean? She's always just kind of like drunk on life.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And she was feeling it already because you've talked to her on days where Columbia's playing.
Oh,
she
my God.
already
She's
is
just
on
so
kind
hyped.
of a level. Yeah, so we got her pre-Columbia match, too, which was exciting.
So this was some of Vanessa at the water park.
All right, drunk at a water park, check mark.
Funner Summer Challenge. I can chug.
She's like slowly sipping her drink.
It's really funny because she threw out that big like
should
war
have
cry.
put it in a baby bottle, then she could have chugged it.
Yeah, I know. Well, she did eat exactly the same things that my 4-year-old ate.
Yeah, Allie said that Vanessa was stealing Dippin' Dots from her kid.
No, I said, okay, it's time for my kid to have his Dippin' because we promised him that we would get him Dippin' Dots, and then Vanessa was like, "Ooh, Dippin' Dots," and I was like,
Dippin' Dots are great.
"Would you like one?" And she was like, "Cookies and cream flavor, please."
Yeah, so her diet at the water park was a combination of, you've ever been with a child anywhere, it was chicken tenders and Dippin' Dots.
Yeah, my kid and Vanessa split the chicken tenders and fries, and they each got a Dippin' Dots. But the difference was that within a half an hour of being there, Vanessa had already left her bathroom in the phone, left her phone in the bathroom, and had been turned into guest services.
Oh, really?
So she had to go retrieve her phone.
This is Funner Summer, and clearly drunk at a water park is one of the most fun things you can do.
All right, 2 drinks in. How you feeling, Vanessa?
I'm feeling like I can tell off people.
You went on the lazy river?
And people were not doing the thing.
They were not doing one thing.
So Vanessa had an issue with the lazy river there.
Yeah, so after about a drink and a half, we decided to lazy river it. And when you go to the lazy river, there are some people that are just walking, some people are swimming, and a lot of people have those little inner tubes. So we said, well, where do you get the inner tubes? They said, well, as soon as someone's done with one, then they'll give it to you. You know, when someone's done,
The
you
biggest
take
problem
it.
with this plan is no one's ever done with one.
Yeah. So
Because that's the
Vanessa was
idea.
on a mission to find 4 inner tubes.
Oh, good luck.
And I did, but there were two dads standing, like looking like they were gonna grab some, but they weren't like, they weren't like on a mission, but I was.
She was taking them right in front, like they would be.
Them away from them. They didn't reach for it, so I was like, "Buddy, you gotta be aggressive."
Some
but like
people,
I was joking.
I know that area she's talking about at the Lazy River, where
there's a little pull off.
Yeah, and you're waiting. It's just like waiting for someone to finish their meal at a restaurant where they're like, "That table's yours," but they're just ordering coffee, and you're like, "Why would you order coffee? Get up!" And the Lazy River, you see them float towards the time, and they can keep going around. There's no, so you could keep.
Oh yeah, you could do a bunch of laps. We did a lot of laps.
And so sometimes you're looking, going, I think this person looks like maybe they're going to get out. They got to take a dump, right? And then they just keep on going. Oh, that was my tube. I lost it. And there are people sometimes that will, as you know, they will try to do 2 tubes per one person.
Yeah, but they had people that were locking that down, making sure that because there can only be, you can't take more than 1 tube. But even if a kid was like getting off of it for a second, Vanessa was like, yeah.
And she took it from the kid.
No, yes. I did ask. I was like, "You're done? Okay."
Yeah,
you're done now.
Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? It's like that person who's, are you leaving? Are you leaving? We have a parking space.
She wasn't asking. She was telling.
Yeah, you're done. But I just got in this lady.
I know. And then she would give one to us and be like, watch that tube. I'm going to go get more. And so we were like the keeper of the tubes. And then a kid would come up and be like, "Can I have a tube?" And we were like, "Yeah, here." And she was like, "Why did you give it to him?" And we're like, "Buddy, they're children."
I just took it from that kid 5 minutes ago.
And then she's right. She was talking to these 2 dads who were also patiently waiting for tubes. And she starts going, "You have to be aggressive, okay? You can't just wait for one to float in your direction. Sorry, I've had a drink." And they were
nice. You gotta be. This is mine. You know.
So she's starting to feel it now, and as you know, she says one of her famous lines around the show is, "I'm not drunk, but I'm feeling it." So at this point, she's feeling it. I also think that in the Lazy River, they do have lifeguards that usually sit there. Usually they're the worst of the lifeguards because there's not that much you have to do in the Lazy River.
No, they really did have to keep people in check.
But I think they should throw people out that are not lazy enough, because there are some people that try to actually do swimming in the Lazy River.
I was swimming in there.
Oh, what? I hate people like you.
I spent probably 2 hours on the Lazy River because when I got there, I realized I can't go on any of these rides.
Oh, yeah, you can't do water slides because you're pregnant.
Yeah, and a lot of the water slides there are crazy. So I couldn't.
Do they have that big sign? It's like no pregnant people, no diarrhea people?
Now I have to pay attention to those signs.
Right.
Me and Jake can't go on anything at the water park.
Yeah. Jake just sitting in the parking lot of the water park, all pregnant and diarrhea.
I was like just pruning in the Lazy River. The only other thing I did was the wave pool, and that was intense. Yeah. I can't believe you just go out there and it's all calm and you don't think there's anything happening, and then they do this big and then everything starts just like
that's great.
Oh my God, it was insane. If I had not figured out how to stand up, I got knocked off my feet right away, and I was like
Vanessa, you won't do the Lazy River, right? Because the time you almost drowned in the ocean? I mean the wave pool? You wouldn't do the wave pool, would you?
No, I didn't. I was like, I'm trying to be like chill and drunk, not like drama.
Yeah, dude. That was something where if I was in the ocean, I would have been swept away. That was an intense experience.
So
fun, though.
Here's more of Vanessa drunk at the water park, one of her funner summer challenges.
All right, you have completed your summer.
I did it. I did it. Check.
How do you feel?
I feel good. Lazy River. That's where it's at.
And now you're going to go see
Colombia versus Portugal. Go Colombia.
Yeah.
And I can't nap, so I'm going to take a nice coffee right now.
She was pretty tired by the end of it. She was like sitting in a cabana, like almost falling asleep by the time it was time for her to leave.
Hey, look, if you
you see the full gambit in like a 2-hour period. You see the person sober, drunk, then tired, then hungover, then ready to drive home.
All week long, starting in less than an hour, or about an hour, we get you 4 packs of tickets to Wild Rivers, Not Soak City, and Six Flags Hurricane Harbor. So if you would like to be drunk at a water park this summer to guarantee yourself a funner summer, we will make that happen for you all day and all week long. Vanessa, congratulations.
Yes.
You've done it. We will get into this quick break. We're back in a moment with your news, and when we return, we have that to get to, and then stuff to give you as well. We should mention Monster Jam tickets at Crypto.com in your future. That and much more after this.
The Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock.
Whoa, whoa, ho, ho, whoa. You're a little excited.
106.7 FM. K-Rock.
water parks and monster trucks in your future. Is there a better way to say happy birthday, America, than that? We will make that happen a little bit later this morning. Right now, though, let's find out what's happening in the world with your news. Then a brand new hour of the show will officially begin. If you're waiting around to hear the exciting announcement as to exactly how many kids could be growing inside of Allie as we speak, we will find that out a little bit later on the show today as well. And a round of Don't Be a Dick barbecue people. You do not want to be one of these people that you will probably encounter in the backyard at some point this summer. So we will go ahead and save society together with your nominees next hour for Don't Be a Dick barbecue people. And that will all be coming up. But first, there's this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
You know, it did feel like such a fun summer weekend, and then you kind of get back to the news, get caught up on all the very tragic events that have been happening across the world. These earthquakes in Venezuela have now killed 1,400 people. There's tens of thousands of people that are still missing. 58,000 buildings have either been destroyed or damaged, and there were many aftershocks happening all weekend long. But I will share one incredible survival story. A woman who gave birth underneath the rubble in a collapsed building, and it successfully delivered the baby. The baby and the mom are fine. There was a doctor with her, thankfully, and the doctor was also a woman, helped deliver the baby in the abandoned building. And I think they had rescued them, and then they eventually, like the moment that the baby came out was on the street outside of the collapsed building. But the doctor posted a video of this and said, bringing a baby into the world while the earth shakes is the biggest challenge of my life. But again, they did get everybody out safely, and I guess this woman went into labor when the earthquake happened. Like the earthquake caused her to go into labor. And they were able to get her and the baby successfully out, which is incredible.
Incredible, and probably the screaming baby helped find them under all of the the rubble too.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
what
never
a story.
know.
I know it's like there's always a million terrible stories, sadly, and there's
but
more and more.
But the people who are being rescued is pretty incredible.
It's incredible, and I know it's been now. You know, they get to the point after a certain amount of days where it goes from being a kind of rescue mission to a recovery mission, which is never what you want to hear. And then there was one of the Dodgers was there trying to get his family back over here.
Oh, wow.
He's got a lot of relatives there. So it hits.
There's so many stories.
So many.
Yeah.
But good for that. And of all the things Allie just said, shocking that they let the woman doctor deliver the baby.
It was a nurse.
That's crazy.
It wasn't
all
a
of
nurse.
It. So congratulations, nurse.
Yes, and the nurse posted the video and everything. It was amazing she was able to do it.
Good for you,
she
nurse.
Wasn't a qualified doctor. All right, 4th of July is on Saturday, otherwise known as 9/11 for dogs. It is very tough for dogs to get through this weekend. We started hearing a bunch of fireworks in our area over the weekend, and they have in L.A., throughout Southern California, some doggy daycares and dog grooming places are offering 4th of July conditioning, like training to help dogs deal with the fireworks.
That's why we do the game, Gunshot or Firework, coming up in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, so one place said, we have started fireworks conditioning for our dogs. So we play the fireworks soundtrack all day, every day.
Oh, my God.
They have the dogs on little treadmills. They take naps out there. They make their way through different obstacle courses, all while fireworks sounds play in the background, with the idea of getting them used to the sound so that when they do happen, they're not freaking the F out.
Sounds like torture for a dog, man. What are they doing over there?
You know, I'm going to take it. You know how the dog has one terrible day of the year?
God.
Let's go ahead and extend that into a 2-week
Yeah,
period.
right?
That sounds really
like, I thought this was just one day.
Yeah, the
Why
dogs all
is this
freak
happening?
because they have no memory, so they're like, at least we got through that. It's happening again.
It's never going to stop.
Fireworks and treadmills? Oh, man.
Just imagine that the mailman is always there. You know, like the one thing that sets the dog off, just imagine that never goes away.
Right.
And eventually, I guess they would get over it.
It's always trash day. It's always the gardener. It's always
keys jingling.
It's just always that constantly. Yeah, it is a rough day for dogs. That's why I thought there was a couple of doggy safe zones as well, like some areas that like soundproof rooms where you could bring your dog to like sleep out the night.
That seems like
I read that too. It does seem like it.
Wouldn't you want to condition your dog to not react rather than put them in a, quote, safe space that has no sound?
Put them in a safe zone. Put them in the bone zone.
I tell you what the biggest scam is that they sell these...
the thunder shirts?
The thunder shirts, yes.
Yeah, those are BS.
Oh my God, dude! And they're like $30. I'm like, what is this supposed to do? It's like it's supposed to comfort the dog. It doesn't do squat.
Yeah, you look your
You
dog.
put it on yourself.
Your dog basically ends up just crapping in the kitchen out of fear wearing a wetsuit.
Yeah,
I know,
that's
because
the thunder
wearing
shirt.
clothes can make dogs anxious too. I'll tell you the solution. It's Benadryl.
Well, this one's supposed to hug it all tight and supposed to feel like you're giving it a tight hug, but the sounds
hugs
are
you
what
tighter
freaks
than
it out.
Benadryl.
That's right. Good takeaway.
And then I know that we've all had moments where maybe we cheated on a test test, but if you are a teacher, you would assume that you are not the person who would cheat on the test. Well, there is a teacher who has been arrested because she was taking teachers' exams so that they could get their certifications for other people, so that the teachers didn't have to do the work to become teachers.
Stephanie, an Oklahoma woman and her...
Hold on a minute. That's not the right clip. Let me get this. Here
This is 37-year-old Cassandra Knowles. She's been busy over the last 2 years taking state education exams for people for hire.
She fraudulently took tests for other people, and now there are teachers that have no business being in the classroom. They did not get their proper certifications.
She took exams in person for at least 3 people who are currently employed by public schools. Investigators say Knowles went to great lengths to disguise herself to look like her customers.
Knowles even dressed as a man to take an elementary education exam.
Awesome.
So, I mean,
good for her.
Right? It's so cool.
I mean,
Get
the
what you
fact
paid
that
for.
she's going through it to take those tests. I mean, everyone hates test taking. Apparently, she's so good at it, she can take it for other people.
That's amazing. I know someone who tried to pull that off in the world of real estate. They didn't want to go because you have to get, not that that's hard to do, because that's everyone's backup plan when their things don't go
It's not
right.
hard to do, so you need to also not do it.
But I know someone that was unsuccessful at being able to complete the test themselves, and they had someone else go in as them, dressed like them, look
No
like
way.
to go take the test.
But you would think if you're going to be a teacher, you wouldn't be cheating on the one test you're going to take to become a teacher.
Well, but if you can't pass the test and you have a job
If you
waiting
can't
for
pass the test, you shouldn't be a teacher.
I understand, but if it's like, look, job is yours. If you want it, you just got to pass this just one little formality. You got to go in and take the test. And they're like, oh, test.
I wonder if it's one of those things where when you're driving for a long period of time, if you would be able to pass the driving tests.
Right.
If it's the same with teachers. Like, is this test so hard that a teacher who's been a teacher for like 20 years wouldn't be able to pass it?
I've always said this, but I'm a guy who failed a lot of tests, throughout my life. But I think that there are people that are just good test takers, and there's other people that just aren't good at it. And there's people that have no problem. They can sit there, they can focus, they know. Even sometimes if they don't study, they kind of understand the way the tests usually work.
Process of elimination, yeah.
But I just would try to make funny pictures with the Scantron form. And then they're like, sir.
The little bubbles?
Yeah, I would fill those in.
Letters?
I'd make letters.
You made a giant D.
You made an F, and ironically, you also got that on this entire test. So
Good job.
congratulations. Brand new hour of the show starts in moments here at K-Rock. Make it the greatest hour of your life, full of all sorts of things, including Monster Jam tickets in your future. I'm KROQ. Good morning. Welcome to summer.
Klein Alley Show.
It's Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Monday, that kind of sucks, but we are heading into potentially a long weekend, or maybe you get some time off to celebrate the 250th birthday of America. Happy early Independence Day. And this is one of those weird ones because the 4th falls on, I think, a Saturday. So then you go, what's the 3rd? Is that the day we celebrated? Or do
I
people
thought that was the day, yeah.
do people just take one of them long-ass weekends and be like, that Monday is going to be recovery still from a day of drinking and lighting off fireworks? And for some people listening right now, this may be the last week you have all 10 of your fingers. So enjoy them while you have them, because every year, no matter how many people are warned about the dangers of fireworks, there's always going to be a few fingers that get lost.
Oh, yeah, she gets the nubber.
In the name of fun. That's right. She gets the nubber. We should replay that guy as a celebration of 4th of July.
We should. I know that every year there are fingers lost, but I think for America's 250th, all the America people are going to be really showing out. They're going to double up on all their fireworks that they're, setting off in their backyards. I think we're going to lose twice as many fingers.
I'm sure you saw it, but there was some fireworks stand somewhere, Georgia maybe, that went up in flames over the weekend, and it was an incredible fireworks show.
Oh, a different one?
Oh,
we talked about one last week.
This
It was
one was
fun.
This one was so cool. I mean, it was incredible. It was like, because usually you got to wait till nighttime to see the fireworks.
Yeah,
So
I think impromptu fireworks show is
middle
incredible.
of the day, impromptu firework, and if it turns out if enough of them blow up at the same time, you can see them crystal clear in the daytime. It was pretty incredible to watch.
It's great, too, because you don't have to set out chairs, save your spot.
Nope.
You're just getting a great look.
So we got lots to get to, including the return of Gunshot or Firework, a game you'll be playing in your neighborhood for the foreseeable future. If you'd like to play that with us, you can call now 800-520-1067. We will get to that in moments. Of course, a lot of people leaving messages on the GOAT line over the weekend. Good, bad, or otherwise. We said compliments. We'll accept them, but usually they're critiques or criticisms like this.
Hey, so can Jake stop saying pull that clip and just pull the clip? Isn't that his job? Isn't he like the arbiter of something?
Arbiter
like,
audio.
that's why he's not the audio sniper. It's like, Omar doesn't need to be told to pull a clip. Like, just do your job, Jake. Stop being annoying. Bye.
Thoughts?
Shut up, you oblivious bitch.
She's got a good point, though, Jay, because
She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about.
You are the guy that pulls the clip, so are you saying that to yourself? Like when we say pull that clip.
So is it like a note to self?
Yeah, we're saying pull the clip. Like we're letting you know, hey, you're the clip puller, and then you give Omar the ammo.
It's
and then
also just a
known.
notation to everybody else. That's a worthy of a pull.
Well, she says stop being annoying, and I'm with her on that one.
Moron.
Well, I like her. She's my favorite caller so far today, by far.
Stop being annoying. Bye.
All right, thank you for that call.
Sounds like a very nice girl.
Yeah, she does sound nice. Everything about her is pleasant. Every single thing about her is pleasant.
I
And then,
like her.
speaking of the audio sniper, DJ Omar Khan, this question we get quite often. We don't play it on the air, but here we go.
Hey, sweet Dave. I just finished listening to the Friday podcast, and there are so many great intros to bits, songs, and things like that. And I was wondering if Omar has one that he loves and one that he doesn't like. Like, where does he rank his own songs he's made? Which one's his favorite? Which one does he hate?
Do you have a favorite, Omar? One of my favorites you did is the one we're about to play when we get into Gunshot or Firework.
You know, I like, that one's a good one. I like the Let's Be Honest theme, and I also like the Allie's Hot Sister song I did. Those are pretty good. But for me, it was like one of the first intros that I did for Kevin and Bean when Ralph Garman kind of like was passing the baton over to me, because back in the day when I started on Kevin and Bean, Ralph would do all the intros. And then he got busy doing other things and cutting up clips, so I just started doing them, and when I first started doing them, they were horrifying. They were terrible. But I think this is the first one where it kind of like passed the snuff test, and I think the guys, were really proud, and that was this one, Bean Loves Death.
Hey everybody, gather all the kiddies around the radio. It's time for Bean's Death Corner.
Bean loves death any time of day. He gets all giddy and screams hooray. There's something wrong in his head. Death. We don't know what's wrong with Bean, but now you'll get to see what we mean. Oh, Bean loves death. Oh, Bean loves death. I love death.
Yeah, the entire bit was him just covering death stories.
You think
pretty funny.
You think that's better than this?
She's Allie's sister, and she's hot related to Allie, but Allie's not. They have the same mom, but a different mister. Here she is. It's Allie's hot sister. Hot.
Because that one is a great song, but also
that was good. Yeah,
you
it's
insult
good.
Allie so many different ways in that. It's beautiful.
How about something nerdy?
Yeah.
That was a good one, too. I like that one.
Something nerdy
That
with
one's
Jake
great,
the Nerd
too.
is good.
Yeah, I like that one. It's hard for me to judge, man.
Yeah.
I think most of my stuff, I'm always nervous when people are going to hear it for the first time, and that never has gone away. I still get nervous to this day.
Klein, do you feel nervous when you debut some of your original songs?
No, because I don't ever want to debut them. You guys find them, and these are works in progress, all of them, and you, for whatever reason, then play them on the air, and now make me look like an ass.
Which one would you say is your favorite?
They're all equally terrible. Suck My Ass is pretty bad. Any of the dumb songs.
BF Thursday, waffle snacks.
There's a work in progress.
BF Thursday, eggs that crack.
We're waiting for Crystal Method to fix this.
BF Thursday, breakfast tracks.
Right. Okay, thank you.
And nothing.
I think he responded, and he's like, I don't think I can do anything with this.
Did he say that?
I think so.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
You gotta keep trying, dude. Come up with something else.
We'll get into the game in a moment that will prepare you for all things that will explode above your house in the near future. If you'd like to join us, call now 800-520-1067. You'll hear one sound and one sound only. Will it be a gunshot or a firework? It's good preparation for the week ahead. Call now, play next, and win on K-Rock.
The world famous K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
K-Rock.
It's a great time of year to be an American, a terrible time of year to be a watermelon or a dog because of all the fireworks that will explode things. And this is just another example of what the news does to prove that fireworks are dangerous. We've made them into a fun game called Gunshot or Firework, which you're playing in your own head every night before you go to bed. But here is the news before we get to our game, ruining another perfectly good watermelon for no reason. No reason at all. Shame on all of the fire departments. You do some great work, but let's stop ruining delicious watermelons. There's so many disgusting fruits and vegetables out there you could pick from.
The best poolside treat.
I mean, really, it's like loved, universally loved by all, and yet they're the first thing you decide to blow up.
Okay, so we're going to go over here because we're going to do a demo, right? So what we're trying to show is this is what might happen. Let's say if you're standing next to one of these larger illegal fireworks. Okay. Not only are they unpredictable, but
And we should just tell people at home, this is kind of like going on a blind date. We don't know if there's going to be fireworks or if it's just going to be really awkward because this could be a dud.
Ooh. Like that.
Ooh. Look at that.
And they have them all basically taped around a watermelon. Now, these fireworks they just lit did nothing to the watermelon. So point watermelon on this one, which is great.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh,
so
stop. Really?
That's the problem with illegal fireworks. You just never know what you're going to get.
You just never know.
Watermelon was untouched.
We got awkward first date.
Unharmed.
We didn't get an explosion.
We did not get an explosion.
Steve, get back over there. Oh. I'm just kidding. Well, that's good. Because then, we could have been covered in fruit
And now
salad,
we're safer, right?
Yes.
So,
okay.
And that's the big thing about illegal fireworks. They're just unpredictable. So that's why we don't use them. They're illegal.
And then they were just sitting there with a perfectly good watermelon. Just had a little char on the outside.
This is the one scenario where it wasn't dangerous and everyone was just fine.
Yeah, everyone was just fine.
Did not prove their point.
And maybe that's usually if they show you an illegal firework that blows that watermelon up into smithereens, everyone goes, man, I got to get my hands on some illegal fireworks. When they show you those dud, that's almost the bigger disappointment. Not that it's going to blow something up. It's that they're going to be like a letdown and your friends and family are going to say, what a pussy firework display you just put on.
Is it like 1 out of 10 fireworks? That's just a lame dud like this?
It shouldn't be like that, but there are duds. There's definitely some of those weird wicks that just go and nothing happens. And then you get close to it to check it out and then it explodes in your face.
Cool.
It's time for Gunshot or Firework. Here we go.
When you live in LA, you hear nightly. Not that. That's just Ali. Just Ali. Here at K-Rock, talking about the sound that happens on your block. Firework or gunshot.
David, we have for you the sound effect of either a real-life gunshot or a real-life firework. It's the game you'll be playing with your neighbors, I'm sure, over the next few weeks. So let's see how you do right now. Here we go.
Okay. Let's go.
That was it. I'll give it to you again.
I think that was a gunshot, like a shotgun.
He says gunshot. He believes that to be a shotgun. So one more time. He's locked in on shotgun. No one has gotten one right so far this season, Allie, which proves that we're not playing the game nearly enough.
I'm confused by the echo.
It sounds like a firework to me.
Yeah, that makes me think firework.
To me, it sounds like a cannon.
He's locked in on a
World War II cannon.
Is that cannon as firework or gunshot?
He says shotgun. Let's find out if he's right. I'm going to play the clip in its entirety now. That was a full-blown firework. You can tell that's the signal of the finale is about to begin when you get that monster one. But that was a firework. Sadly, you are wrong with that prediction, and you get nothing. But good news for everyone else. We'll just go ahead and carry that prize over as we get into your open nominees now for who is the biggest dick at a barbecue. It's time for Don't Be a Dick. We'll come back with that. Give away Monster Jam tickets to one of our nominees. All you got to do is call us now or text us 800-520-1067 and let us know who is the worst person to encounter at a barbecue, especially a summer barbecue that could be happening around the 4th of July.
I hosted a barbecue yesterday, and I have a nominee.
We'll get to that after this. Your calls, your texts, we are welcoming them right now at 800-520-1067. That is next.
Slap on your SPF 1067 and slide through summer with K-Rock. Dive into 4 packs of tickets to all these SoCal water parks. Not Soak City, with 23 different speed, tube, and body slides in one of the longest lazy rivers in the country. Hurricane Harbor, Los Angeles. Southern California's most thrilling water parks open every day until 7 p.m. through August 8th. And Wild Rivers, Irvine's ultimate water park experience. Hydrate every hour from 9 to 6 to splash your way in.
Here.
Guarantee if you do any barbecuing this summer, or if you're invited to a barbecue, you maybe host your own like Ali did this weekend, or you just go to one, you do not want to be these type of people. You have probably been or at least encountered these types of people before. It's our way of attempting to save society and allowing your open nominees now at 800-520-1067. Favorite nominee, going to give you tickets to Monster Jam, Crypto.com, happening on July 17th. Great seats still available at AXS.com, but you'll win them from us right now. And nothing says America like monster trucks, so we will get you into that in this exciting edition of Don't Be a Dick.
Don't be a dick.
And Allie, at your barbecue that you threw this weekend, you claim that you have a nominee for...
A new nominee,
and we will get to these calls in a moment, 800-520-1067. Who are you nominating for Don't Be a Dick?
I am nominating the person who brings a dish to the barbecue, and it ends up being the only dish everyone compliments.
Oh, you're all bummed out because all the stuff you did no one cared about, and someone showed up with something that was good?
Yes, and then I got the text a couple days before, like, what can we bring? And I'm like, don't bring anything. If there's a certain alcoholic beverage you like, bring it, but please don't worry about bringing anything. And then I had a friend who showed up and said, I made a salad. And the salad has got to be the loser of the group, right?
Already such a letdown of a thing to bring.
She brings in a salad that has edamame and red cabbage and cilantro and green onion and this own like a soy dressing that she made.
It right in the pool.
And she's describing it to me, and I'm like, all right, well, we'll just put that off to the side. Whatever.
You're bringing it because you're letting her bring it because you assume it's going to make something you did look better because it's trash.
Exactly. The entire time, everyone proceeds to compliment what an incredible salad this is. And the only people who took anything home, I said, do you want to take any leftovers? Because I wanted to offer leftovers. We talked about this last week.
Right, because Omar won't do it. He
Would
hides his
anybody like
leftovers.
any leftovers? No, I'm okay. I will take some of that salad.
Oh
man.
And I was like, how sad is this
what
that
did you make? What did you put out there that people hated?
Oh, I did barbecue chicken thighs. I did hamburgers. I did spicy Italian sausage. And
no
I
one
did
liked them.
potato salad.
No compliments on any of that.
I mean, there were general like, I feel like I have to say something.
That must have been terrible.
And then Katie said, what else was really good was the potato salad. I was like, that was the one other thing I just bought. I didn't make.
Oh, so the things that you actually made got no love at all. No one wanted to take them, and no one complimented them.
No, exactly. So the person who upstages the host with a really good meal.
Well, that's a good nominee right there. It's easy when I guess you're battling against when it's a potato salad edamame salad battle. You can tell you're at a rager of a good backyard.
The worst cook ever.
It's the worst. That whole barbecue I'm going to nominate for Don't Be a Dick.
Excuse me, it was a good spread.
Let me say good morning to Jerry on K-Rock. Hey, Jerry, nominees now open for Don't Be a Dick barbecue people. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Thanks for having me on. I think I would have to say my father-in-law, man. This guy be showing up early before the barbecue starts, about 2-3 hours early, and just starts critiquing, criticizing the way you're cooking, and then starts letting the people know as they start to show up, hey, yeah, let's see what we have in store with this guy's food going on, and like, come on, man.
Oh,
and
right.
then not even that, but then it's like 4th of July is coming up, so I already know he's going to want to take over the fireworks show as well, so trying to put a stop at this before the 4th of July.
Yeah, the father-in-law is a very specific type that is already probably judging your grill. Oh, you're using that grill, not a great grill.
Grill critics are a good nominee in general.
Right, in general.
And they never want to help. They always just want to tell you what they think.
Yeah, what is that?
Backseat grilling.
That only has a 4-burner on it? Good luck. And then you're like, whoa, what's going on, dude?
I have a 4-burner.
I know, but I'm saying.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, Allie. No wonder people didn't like your chicken. Hey, Moose, welcome to K-Rock. It is Don't Be a Dick barbecue people. What do you got?
Yo, good morning, Sweet Dibs.
Sweet Dibs.
Sweet Dibs.
The one that gets drunk and stumbles all over the place and just talks nonsense is just being annoying to everybody.
There's like fun drunk, and then there's like it's ruining the vibe drunk, and it's usually the person that throws back too many, stumbles around.
Yeah, and there are a couple nominees for that on the text line. That just the guy who gets too drunk, but also the plus one that doesn't vibe with anybody.
Yeah, and you're like, who is that? Like, so-and-so brought that person.
And it's just a totally different type of person that doesn't mesh with the group that you kind of planned on.
Manuel on K-Rock, good morning.
Hey, Sweet Knockers.
Sweet Knockers, team.
My nomination is the guy who takes an entire cooler of beer to the party, shares with nobody, takes it back home, plus more from the barbecue.
That's a Jake the Nerd move right there.
I don't take your garbage beers.
Jake does bring his own cooler of beers.
And people can have some.
Keeps it on his lap.
They just have to ask and know that it's there because they haven't told anybody.
They have to have a password that doesn't exist. And Jake does bring his own cooler, which he sits on or sits next to.
Yeah, Jake brought a cooler to a party that I had, and he didn't tell anybody that he had beer in that cooler. He was just drinking a beer that I didn't provide. So I was like, "Oh, what is that?" And he was like, "I have my own cooler." I'm like, "Oh,
isn't that nice that I drink my beers instead of yours?"
I even said to Jake.
At that point, Allie, did he offer one of his beers?
No, he just said, "This is my cooler."
I said, guys, I saw Jake, and he was drinking a beer, and I said, "That looks good. Where'd you get it?" This is what I said to Jake, and he goes, "I just got it." That's what he said. I just got it.
I just got it.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
You just get one, too. I didn't say you couldn't have one.
One time at band practice, this dude brought his own cooler, didn't even give the lead singer one of his beers, too.
I am the lead singer, moron!
No, he asked you for a beer, and Jake was like, nah, give me like 5 minutes.
I'm the lead singer, you idiot!
You didn't share your beer, greedy.
And Jake does bring around his own travel cooler, and it's like weird because you could most normal
like unlock a riddle to get a beer.
You say like, "Hey, that looks
That's
good."
That's not that big of a problem.
You go to Jake, "That looks good," and I'm thirsty, and a normal person would respond,
"Easy riddles."
Here, I have it.
Right, and Jake
would
goes,
you like to try it?
4 trees at the bars, and you must cross left, right. So what is the B? And you're like, I don't know, what? You can't have it.
The horse was named Friday.
Right. Hey, Ricky on K-Rock, open nominees. Don't be a dick, barbecue people. What's up?
Yeah, I'm nominating that one uncle at the parties that, sees all the ladies struggling and trying to move the tables and just acting like they're trying to help, in everybody's way.
Oh, yeah.
The unhelpful helper.
Yeah, they're kind of like, someone should move that over there out of the sun. And then they're like, it's women struggling, and it's just this big, burly guy's just sitting
move
there.
it over to the left a little bit more.
That's not going to work. And it's dragging it because they can't even lift it. The guy could do it so easily, but he's not. Hey, but I get it. Barbecue lazy. That's a real thing. That's a real condition.
Yeah. 909 wanted to nominate the person who barehand digs through all the finished burgers and dogs to find the one that they want.
Mm-hmm.
And
a disgusting person.
Yes. And 562 wanted to nominate the person that packs a to-go plate with so much food before anybody else has had their chance to fill up any kind of container.
Juan, it's Don't Be a Dick. We've got up for grabs tickets for someone to go to Monster Jam, Monster Trucks. Summer, what's up?
What's up? So my nomination is a person who forgets to close the food lids, which allows like flies and their fly eggs to get in it, and then just boil the whole night.
That's a great. It's such an easy move to just cover it up, and they just don't do it, and then it's like
that is an important
the whole platter's
thing.
done at that point.
Yeah, 626 wanted to nominate. It's kind of similar, where the host that just leaves like condiments like potato salad out in the sun all day. Like the presentation is one thing, but keeping it contained properly throughout the barbecue is also a very important job.
Gilberto on K-Rock, what's up?
I want to nominate the one that shows up, Sweet Dibbits, by the way.
Sweet Dibs.
That shows up to the backyard barbecue with nothing in hand, not even paper plates or some forks or something.
Yeah, even if you're told, hey, don't worry, because I mean that's the thing we all say. What can I bring? And, unless you're like ready and you go, why don't you bring desserts? You just go, oh no, we're good. You just come. Everyone knows that still means you're like, all right, at the very least, I show up with a 6-pack. At the very least, a 6-pack. That's like minimal. But maybe you bring like, I brought a platter of cookies or something.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't expect anybody to bring anything. And if they brought too much stuff, I'd be like, well, this is throwing off my menu.
If I ever got invited to a barbecue, I go right to the Costco Business Center. I get one of them giant, full suckling pigs.
Oh.
And I show up with it. I say, I know you said don't bring anything, but this is a giant...
here's a suckling pig. Figure out how to cook
this. This is a giant pig carcass now. And
4 burners? That's not going to be enough.
That's not really going to be enough. All right, well, hopefully we've saved society. Of all of the many nominees we've received, and there's tons more, Allie, who do you believe gave us the biggest dick at all of the barbecues? Is it the Jake nominee?
I feel bad for the guy that has the father-in-law.
Yeah, that father-in-law sounds like that puts a lot of stress on this guy.
You can feel it in his voice.
He said right after the grilling stuff ends, then he immediately starts taking over the firework show, too. So this poor guy has no power in his own house. All right, give that guy some Monster Jam tickets. And tell him that his father-in-law can make fun of him for that. Still around. Klein Alley Show. If you need us, there's lots of ways to get involved in the show. You can join the message board happening, streaming as we are live on YouTube right now, or if you want to, call us, 800-520-1067. You can text the show, and you can use the GOAT line, 844-956-GOAT.
Hey, Titboli, y'all. Okay, so I'm listening to Thursday's podcast, and I absolutely want to hear more about Wesley and the past lives that he's remembering, and the dead relatives.
Allie's son, we believe, has some sort of weird superpowers. Don't be fooled by the leotard that he wears. He apparently is able to predict things in the future and claims that he's lived previous lives. And sometimes they claim that children, like especially young ones, before they develop, actual skills to work in the world, they have all of these weird memories from past lives because they're still
like
fresh.
In this transition period.
Right, they're transitioning into this new world. So, and this is the same kid that claimed that Allie's got multiple kids growing inside of her. We don't know the exact number yet. We'll learn later today. But so this woman is convinced now that maybe your son has some sort of weird superpowers.
Allie needs to be asking him prompting questions to get this information out of him because there is a short window. Kids around this age can still remember these things and can verbalize them, but pretty soon the memories will fade. Okay, more of that, please, please, please.
Because that's the key. It's like you need them to be able to speak and understand enough to answer, but they also can't get past a certain age where they've forgotten their previous lives.
Yeah, I know. And I have asked him different questions about it's mainly a sister that he talks about, a sister that he also used to live with. And then the sister died in a car accident, and the sister was older than he was. But then eventually he goes into a different spiel and says his sister lives on another planet. So I'm not sure how much of this is like 4-year-old rambling versus past life stuff.
Right.
Because it kind of gets convoluted, and then he's like, and also she was Spider-Man. And I'm like,
Oh, that's why he wears a leotard.
But then you did, but he did say he's convinced that you have at least, kept saying, I have a baby growing inside of me, and he said babies.
He said, I said, are you sad that mommy has a baby in her tummy? And he said, no, I'm sad that there are 2.
So that was according to her child, who we believe has some sort of weird access to a previous life, if you're going to buy into all this stuff. And it is hard to tell the difference between random kid ramble, as you said, or do they have the ability? Now, people that believe this to be true, that we're all definitely just other versions from previous lives. Look, my wife went to some weird-ass psychic who told her all sorts of weird-ass crap, and she was telling it to me, and she believed...
Did it make sense, though?
To her, it did, but she was in apparently like a terrible... she claims that the person that's inside of her now, or the person she used to be, was in this terribly abusive relationship.
It still is.
And I said, that's current, and that's me. Hi. And she goes, and as a result,
and I was like, X-nay, honey, on the abuse, babe.
Yeah, and she said that the whole thing was like some weird. I mean, they give so many details that you go, how can you buy it? You paid someone to tell you this story?
Yeah, and then I wonder how much they're just seeing in their minds and going, this is that person's previous life, or it's just the first thought they have in their brain, and they're like, yes, you come from a family of farmers, colonial farmers from Nebraska, and you're just making it up as you go.
Right. And remember when I was pet psychic with listeners, how easy it is to just make stuff up.
And
you're
people, just riffing.
Just riffing, and eventually you hit something, and they're like, yeah, my dog does like balls. You're right.
So maybe there are little moments where he is remembering a past life, but then it kind of just gets mixed in with like regular 4-year-old thoughts, and you really don't know what's what.
We'll find out. I know this woman wants specific questions, but we'll find out.
I did get an answer.
Allie did go to science.
Or should I say answers?
Oh. We'll find out exactly what's happening inside of Allie's stomach. It's more than just indigestion, and we will get to that after this quick break, plus your A.D.D news and your tickets to a water park somewhere in Southern California, all in the immediate future. Go nowhere. Show continues next.
Transmission KROQ FM. Klein Alley Show. Klein Alley Show on K-Rock.
K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show. Let's find out what's happening in the world with a look at the A.D.D news. And the very first thing we do when that is done is get you into a water park somewhere here in Southern California. 4 packs of tickets all day, all week long, starting now, straight up through 6 p.m. We'll get you into lots of places like Wild Rivers, Not Soak City, Six Flags Hurricane Harbor to make sure that you have the wettest and most fun summer possible. And we will get to that coming up after this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D News.
So there's a heat wave going on. Doesn't seem too hot in Southern California, but this is going on across the country and across the globe. In New York, they're dealing with triple-digit weather. In France, 1,000 people have died because of the excessive heat, to the point where they have banned drinking in public for the time being. And this is sad for the city of Paris.
Paris has banned drinking in public and alcohol sales to try and ease the burden on hospitals as a deadly heat wave grips large parts of Europe. Temperatures in the UK breaking records for a second day in a row. And the sweltering weather conditions are now moving east, with Germany set to hit 40 degrees today.
We have no idea what 40 degrees means in Fahrenheit.
Feels freezing.
Double it at 30.
Double it and add 30, Allie. So who could even possibly figure out that riddle? That's what Jake says when you want his beers.
I've actually already done the conversion, and 40 degrees Celsius is 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And apparently in France, these are some of the hottest temperatures they've ever recorded for the country.
Some of the footage I've been seeing is like the street signals are melting, and also the roads are melting. I'm not sure if it's specifically in France, but some of the footage is gnarly. It's great. In the Netherlands, they're doing that cooking the eggs outside thing.
That's always a good one.
Yeah.
That's how you say it in that country.
They said
maybe it's time to start shaving them pits in France. You know what I'm saying, Allie? If it gets that hot out there, maybe finally we can start shaving them pits.
Nah, it helps you cool down. It's like a cat.
Oh, is that true?
I don't know. They said that it has disrupted the train network. They've had to close schools. They've had a huge surge in air conditioner sales, and some residents have had to cover their windows with survival blankets or chalk. And I didn't know that chalk was something that people use to combat the heat. But in England, some of the boys are wearing skirts to school because it's too hot for pants.
George was fed up, so for the past 2 days, he's worn his friend's skirt.
It's too hot. Trousers were restricting, sweaty, hot. I was hot, and it's just uncomfortable. You can't concentrate properly. And I was like, well, if girls can wear a skirt and maybe feel a bit cooler, why can't I? That's what I did.
George has been able to wear a skirt as per school uniform policy without sanction or question.
He wanted to wear the skirt anyway.
You know, because he's right. It is cooling when you get to sit in the hospital after you get your ass kicked. And you get to sit there and enjoy the nice cold hospital air
conditioning. When you're in the ER, yeah.
And so is it true that they don't have air conditioning at all?
I don't think they have it much there. I mean, when I was in Europe, I didn't really notice it, but I wasn't there when it was hot. But I don't think a lot of places in Europe have it, because I don't think it gets as hot as it does here.
I stayed at some place there one time, and I thought it was like a decent hotel. I don't even remember it. And I called. I was like, how do I get the AC on? And they were like, excuse me, what, sir? I'm like, the AC. They're like, what?
Stupid American.
I'm like, is there like a thing?
You said it wrong, dude. You had to say it in a French accent. Go ahead.
That's air conditioning.
You would have got it right away.
And then they said they just
spit all over the phone.
They didn't have it. I was shocked. They also hate giving you ice over there. You ever order ice?
Dude, that thing bugged me.
A little
most.
sliver. They
here's one ice cube.
One ice cube that's 90% melted, and you're like, can I get some more ice? And they bring you another third of an ice cube.
And they get super annoyed.
Oh,
yes,
God,
because there's an obsession in America with everybody being cold and everything being freezing cold.
Ice is great. I mean, not all things ice. I don't like the, don't pull that clip.
Okay.
Ice is not great. Ice in beverages is great. The other ice, not so much.
So Jake was making a mental note there.
Right. Thanks, Jake.
You can add Noah Kahan to the list of artists telling their fans that it's okay to use the bathroom during concerts. A couple weeks ago, Olivia Rodrigo said she could smell the diapers of her fans in the front row of her shows because they don't want to miss anything, so they're wearing the diapers. Noah Kahan made a statement after hearing a story about one of his fans pooping themselves during the show in Philadelphia and then just continuing to watch the show. There are some graphic details there about where the number 2 ended up on the floor. I don't need to get into that, but Noah Kahan responded and said, if you have to poop at a show, please, dear God, go to the bathroom. I've pooped my pants as much as the next 29-year-old, but you guys got to understand there's a venue worker out there with a 1,000-yard stare dealing with that.
Well, listen, this is why we've said Rock Pants, it's your time to shine now. And I think that we are ready for it as a society. Where tickets cost too much. We don't want to miss our favorite songs.
Even if you're wearing rock pants, if you have to poop, just go to the bathroom.
But rock pants are really mostly a number one thing.
Yeah, it's for number ones.
Right, yeah, we all know that. But
I can sit in.
Yes, and I know that, as we get, listen, there's a million
reasons.
But also,
can't you just hold it for a set? How much are these people drinking?
Well, I think they get also really excited. I think it's a combination of excitement and...
excited they pee their pants? Okay.
Dancing and shaking everything loose, probably.
Wow.
It's too much.
Right.
So I know that we have talked about raising money to get a kidney for Blind Charlie. There's another cause that I want us to be aware of, though. There's a man in North Carolina who allegedly has the world's smallest penis, and he is raising money for himself to get an operation that would add a couple of inches to his tiny peepee. He wants $22,000. He's put up a GoFundMe entitled "Help Michael Get Micro Penis Enlargement Surgery," and he said he's reaching out for our help because he has dealt with this his whole life. He's 38 years old. He claims that his penis is 0.38 inches long, which is shorter than a typical aspirin tablet. And he said that it makes it impossible for even use the bathroom, and that without making a mess, and it's extremely difficult. His doctor even advised that he wear pull-ups because it's easier than actually using the bathroom.
Man, that is a rough life. If you're off to not a great start this week, maybe things aren't going great, I don't know what you got going on, just be thankful you're not this guy.
Yeah, he says this has been a source of daily frustration and embarrassment, especially when traveling, which he likes to do, and it's affected his confidence and his independence, and I would imagine his sex life as well.
Sorry, Blind Charlie, we're going to focus all our energy helping this guy out.
I mean,
now.
please help this guy out. He deserves a normal life, and I hope that someone will have sex with him.
Which country? Which country is he in?
This guy's in North Carolina, the country of North Carolina.
North Carolina, I've heard of it.
The one thing I will say is that I saw an interview with this guy, and he's pretty unlikable.
Oh,
he
really?
has like no personality. Yeah, he's just kind of there. And so that part of it I don't like. I think if he was like more personable, more likable, I think I would give him.
Well, he's just kind of there.
He didn't have to develop a personality because the guy's hung like a painkiller, supposedly. So you don't need a personality.
I'm hung like an aspirin.
So, man, that sucks.
The quick release.
Yeah, you gotta hop on this Pez.
Gross.
We gotta see if the winner of our Olympics would like to help out this guy.
Oh man,
because I feel like she's always up for a challenge.
How is that even going to be possible if it's shorter than aspirin?
Hey, call it 20 right now. Let's get you into a water park this summer and force some fun upon you. 800-520-1067. Fun or summer? Give away those tickets next.
Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on K-Rock.
Yeah!
K-Rock.
It's Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Hell yeah, good morning. Welcome to K-Rock. Welcome to a brand new week. Welcome to almost a brand new month. If you need us, we're here for you. 800-520-1067. About to have a bombshell dropped upon us all.
Prepare to be surprised.
Find out what's going on inside of Allie's womb.
What's not going on?
Oh boy!
It's
well, hold
full
on.
In there.
Don't say anything yet because you were given official. We believe an official answer on Friday. None of us have found out what it is, so people placing their bets right now. Allie was told that she was pregnant. Then she was told that her levels were through the roof, which could indicate more than one life inside of her.
Yeah, and it's not a high probability, but there is a scenario where the embryo can split once it gets in your
Allie's
womb.
got a lot of twins in her family, some identical twins as well.
Both sides.
So it's
my dad's a twin.
It's very strange. We'll get into that coming up in a moment. So place your bets. First, let's go ahead and say good morning to Mira on K-Rock. Welcome you to K-Rock as the 20th caller. Good morning, Mira.
Woo, good morning.
You have a water park in your future. We'll be hooking you up every single hour, so get ready to get wet. And this is going to be Wild Rivers, not Soak City, and Six Flags Hurricane Harbor. Hold on 1 second so we can get you a 4-pack of tickets. Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. I promise to get drunk at one of the water parks.
You gotta get drunk. Pull a Vanessa. Get drunk at a water park. And Vanessa said her favorite was Lazy River. I think that's a good indication as to where you are in your life. When you're, I don't know where the age is, where that completely shifts, but when you go from sprinting to the tallest possible structure to leisurely walking over to the lazy river.
You look to your left and there's only toddlers.
Yeah, you've made a shift in your life and you've gone, I am now prioritizing laziness over, climbing to that giant structure so that I can wait for the thumbs up from the lifeguard on the ground to let me go ahead and free fall down this thing.
I think also when you go to theme
wedgie.
Yeah, when you go to theme parks in general, when your priorities change. My priorities used to be I want to go on as many rides as possible, back to back. I don't care about eating. I want to, at the end of the day, say I rode Space Mountain this many times, so that I could look and list everything that I rode. Now I'm like, let's take a break, get some lunch.
Yeah.
It's just watching people. It's people
Also,
watch.
Shout out to the pervert at every water park that camps out right by the base of the water slide to watch everyone stand up and adjust their bathing suit.
With a snorkel.
Yeah, he's got a snorkel on. You don't need that snorkel, sir. There's no fish in this water. You take that off, you weirdo. We'll get into the exciting announcement in a moment. So we've got exactly 3 minutes to go until we find out exactly what is growing inside of Allie. That will be after Incubus on KROQ.
Sometimes I feel the fear of the uncertainty.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on K-Rock.
Yeah!
K-Rock.
All right, exciting moment. You guys were here when Allie announced that she was not pregnant, and you were here when she announced she was pregnant, and now the next big announcement in this journey that we're all on together. Allie is going through the IVF, went through the IVF, had some ups, some downs, and now she believes that she was hoping to find out that she would see a beating little heart inside of her, a little thing the size of a sesame seed.
Yeah, I forget what the comparison is now, how big.
His micropenis?
It's about as big as that guy's micropenis.
That's amazing. You tell that man that.
I actually think it would be maybe about
the size
at this point.
Your baby is the size of a North Carolina man's micropenis. You should be very proud.
Great to add that to the apps.
Add that to the list. Next week, he'll be the size of a poppy seed. But right now, he's the size of a micropenis.
So I went in after the show on Friday. And
are you getting nervous now because of all of the talk of twins and triplets and how that instantly changes things from, this is fun to, oh my God, this is going to be overwhelming?
Well, what's wild is that somebody had texted in when we were talking about this last week, and they said our 5-year-old predicted our twins that we didn't know about.
Man. Really?
Yes, and said we weren't expecting it. It's not like we wanted it. And it is beautiful, but it is extremely hard, and we're all just so tired.
Yeah, that's the thing. I look at people that have twins, and they just look...
They're run dry.
Anyone with young kids looks tired, but twins, they look...
You're like barely hanging on for life every day. Yes, it seems really tough.
So far, how's this pregnancy going versus the first one?
Well, it seems like my symptoms are more severe. I mean, last night was the first night I woke up in the middle of the night with horrible nausea and stuff like that, where it was waking me up at night. And just, like about halfway through the day, I just get so tired I can barely see straight. But I don't remember really. I think that women block these things out. Otherwise, we would never have children again.
Yeah,
we would never continue.
They make it forgettable. That's why.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't realize that my nipples hurt so bad every time I'm in the freezer section at Trader Joe's that I need to run out of the store. But I went in, and they were not concerned, but they were alarmed, I should say, about how fast my levels were rising, because it was at 74, then it was at 500, then it was at almost 14,000. And yeah, there can be a lot of varying there when it comes to the levels, but it was rising at a very fast pace.
And when you're talking about levels, what are you talking about?
It's called HCG. It's the hormone that your body produces when you're pregnant.
Hormones. Okay.
It's a hormone.
And that's how they can tell when you're first pregnant, when that number gets a little high, but then it's supposed to, double.
That's what the P stick is detecting, is the HCG.
Okay. And Allie's level was getting so high that the only plausible solution could have been either that Allie is taking steroids or that she potentially is growing more than one baby inside of her.
Or I'm just very hormonal.
Right.
So I go in there. They have me undressed from the waist down.
Oh, God, those poor people.
Like Donald Duck?
Sitting there bare-assed on that sticky paper. And then he
Did you prepare yourself for that?
puts the wand in. I warm myself up.
No, but do you groom down there knowing that you're going to be naked, or you kind of don't even bother?
Whoops, no, I probably should have done that.
Oh, God.
Like a jungle down there.
So, poor. Bono comes in, tries to raise money for it.
I had to go in with a weed whacker just to get in.
Jesus.
So he goes
They're not
in.
paid enough. I know they're doctors, but pay them more.
He goes, okay, I see that the yolk sac is here, and there's a little flutter I can see, and everything looks good, and okay, and now I'm looking around, and he said, well, hold on, let me just make sure, let me pan over this way, pan over that way.
You're watching the video inside
I'm
of
watching
you.
everything on the screen, and I'm like, God, please don't find another yolk sac. Please don't even say yolk sac again, because it's gross.
What if he had said eggs?
I see 2 eggs. Eggs.
Oh, no.
And I said, doctor, please just tell me if there's more than one. And he goes, let me just do a double check here and do a scan.
Oh, man.
Boop. Just one.
Just one?
Just one.
So you have one as of now, healthy.
I have one healthy. We were able to hear the fetal heartbeat.
You could hear a beat already.
Yeah,
that's great.
We heard the little heartbeat. I have it.
Let's hear this.
You know what's funny is that
congratulations. So it's just one. And you made sure of it. Because sometimes, by the way, even these doctors with their stupid that little camera that goes in there, sometimes they miss it early on. They go, well, surprise! I didn't even see that.
It's funny you say that because at first they played the heartbeat and I was like, oh, and he was like, whoops, that's yours. And I was like, oh, I just almost cried over my own heartbeat.
Very vain.
And then he was like, here's the actual heartbeat. Here it is.
This is, hold on, listen to this, guys. Boom, baby, gonna get down now.
It's a little slow.
That's the baby should be aborted. Let me hear that for real. He'll play. Hold on, this is big.
There it is. Could you hear it?
Are you happier that's only one, or happier that Wesley's not some creepy psychic?
It would have been kind of cool if he was a creepy psychic. And Katie was like, there's a part of me that's a little sad. I was like, well, tell that part to shut up. Sounds like a freight train.
It's kind of funny because in some ways you get to experience the best of both worlds. You get to experience the joys of being pregnant and the joys of not being pregnant at the same time.
Yeah,
because
you're like,
woo! I wanted a baby, but I didn't want two babies. So like you're kind of like, yeah, I got it. Hold on, Ali. If you don't mind holding the microphone down to your womb
my God,
now,
this
because
again?
I want people to hear. Can you put
That's not what it sounds like.
Well, this is we're putting the mic.
I just played.
Put the mic down to you so we can talk to this child of yours, please.
Hi. I was just wondering if anybody has that recipe for that amazing edamame salad Mommy made. It was the only good thing I ate at that barbecue.
Shut up. Shut up, you.
The kid loved the edamame salad that you said was such a hit with all your friends.
Yeah, you enjoyed eating that. You probably ate your twin, too, you loser.
Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, well,
love you.
We got to take a break. Speaking of eating, the greatest eater on the planet will be joining us in moments. I'm so excited. It's an annual tradition around these parts. You know how I feel about Joey Jaws Chestnut. He will dominate. He's brought a lot of pride to this country, a lot of pride to the sport of competitive eating, and he will be on our airwaves next. The great Joey Jaws Chestnut after this quick break on KROQ.
Slap on your SPF 1067 and slide through summer with K-Rock. Dive into 4 packs of tickets to all these SoCal water parks. Not Soak City, with 23 different speed, tube, and body slides in one of the longest lazy rivers in the country, Hurricane Harbor, Los Angeles. Southern California's most thrilling water parks open every day until 7 p.m. through August 8th. And Wild Rivers, Irvine's ultimate water park experience. Hydrate every hour from 9 to 6 to splash your way in.
KROQ.
Say this lightly, but Joey Chestnut is he's a riddle wrapped in an enigma or something like that. He is amazing at what he does. This year he'll be competing for his 18th championship belt, and I know that competitive eating doesn't get the same glory as NBA basketball or World Cup soccer, but it should, because to be at the top of your game for almost 2 decades is incredible. Doesn't happen.
And no sign of slowing down. We've talked to Joey about retiring. He's just going to keep going.
Just in recent years, he's been banned. That he had to miss an event because he had that contract dispute with the Beyond Meat people. He was there. Then there was the year
with Nathan's, that it was conflicting with Nathan's.
Then at one point he got attacked by a guy in a Darth Vader mask. He had to give the guy like a chokehold while he continued eating hot dogs.
Then there was some legal stuff this year, but he's still able to compete.
Still a favorite, 96% favorite to win. He's a minus 2,500, which means you've got to risk $25 to win $1. Which is incredible. I mean, that's just how dominant he is in the sport. And, yeah, we talk a lot about hot dogs on the show with Joey, but we don't mention the fact that he's still the world rib-eating champion, the hard-boiled egg championship. He's eaten 141 hard-boiled eggs in 8 minutes.
Oh, that hurts my stomach.
Has the Twinkie championship, 121 Twinkies in 6 minutes.
Wow.
275 plant-based chicken nuggets that he threw down during a baseball game. The goal was 99, and he shattered it by eating 275. And he's got records in things like bacon, burritos, tacos, pizza, shrimp cocktail, a treat, lobster rolls, boysenberry pie, donuts, tamales, popcorn, turkey, Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. The man is a true legend in every
Is
sense
it Philly
of the word.
cheesesteak and egg rolls or Philly cheesesteak flavored egg rolls?
That's a great first question as we welcome back to K-Rock the great Joey Jaws Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut is the greatest ever. He is the joke. He is the joeyest of all time. He is the only man to ever consume 70 hot dogs and buns here at Nathan's. The #1 ranked eater in the world, Joey Chestnut!
Hey, Joey, welcome back, buddy. How you been?
Doing pretty good.
What's going on? We were recently talking about your legal stuff this year, and you got drunk at a bar and you slapped someone. He probably had it coming. That's how I look at it.
Oh, you heard about that? Yeah. I made some poor decisions, and I just got to do better.
We were saying on the radio that we've been drinking with you many times, and you're always so pleasant. People want to take pictures with you. They want you to hold their dog or sign their chest or whatever. You're always pleasant with everyone. So if you slap someone in the face, I know you were too drunk to remember what the guy said, but I have a feeling, and he probably had it coming, right? What did he say?
It's probably like 7. I could probably do 75 hot dogs.
Yeah, you remember what set it off, or you don't remember anything about that?
Oh my God! Yeah, I lost a little time. I put myself in a bad position, and I just got to do better. I should have eaten more hot dogs.
Yeah, I know. You got to balance it out. I mean, it is, though, I think it's respectable, Joey, that you were happy to come clean and say, hey, and take responsibility for what you did, and you're going to be on probation. But they said there's no travel restrictions, so you are fully able to go to Coney Island and take part in the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Championship again. And how are you feeling? How's the training going?
Training is going well. I feel good. It's my body's a little bit older, but I'm still finding ways to keep pushing and trying to improve.
The record was set in 2021 when you ate 76. This year, I think they have you somewhere penciled in around 72 and a half hot dogs. So they will not, that's the over-under, at least right now. They still think Joey's going to put down 72 and a half, which is incredible. And at this point in the training, if you do it like the previous years, this is where you do the thing where you stretch your stomach, right, by drinking a ton of fluids. Is that right? And just try to stretch as big as possible?
I just did my last practice, and I'm recovering right now. A high fiber diet, and I'm just trying to get back to normal weight. And then I'll go to my drinking water on an empty stomach, and it's just I'm gonna go in. It's only it's coming up. It's on Saturday, so I'm going to be loose and empty by then.
Similar to when Albert Einstein died, they studied his brain. Would you be opposed to scientists studying your stomach after you pass, just to get more information about how you were able to physically do this?
I think they should study my brain also. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Yeah, I think the brain is the first place to go.
Yeah, they can study everything. Once I'm gone, have your way with it.
When you hear sometimes around this time of year, especially with so many delicious backyard barbecue foods, and you hear some people say, particularly women, a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. As a man who eats 71 hot dogs, no problem, in one sitting, what do you think about the people that have that theory about eating?
I think, dude, it's. Oh, I feel bad for people who are afraid to eat. At any time, when they're counting calories so much that they can't have a good time. But everybody has different eating habits, and I don't hold back once I go to town.
This year at the Ozempic hot dog eating competition, Allie, the over-under is set at a third of a hot dog.
I know. I wonder how much Joey would be able to eat if he was on Ozempic.
I think he could out-eat it. I feel
he could probably do still 50.
Yeah, I think
my willpower would overpower.
I think so.
I think you'd be able to.
Yeah, and you go into some zone. It's really interesting to watch you because you say that the morning of, you wake up. Sometimes you don't sleep good the night before. You wake up. I think do you still have a coffee the morning of the event or no?
Yeah, morning of, I'm all on just coffee. I'm on caffeine.
So yes, coffee, and you try to take a dump before you go to eat, right?
Oh yeah, nice growler.
Right, he's got to get that growler out before he goes there. And then what if those things all happen and the weather's not too hot? Then you
it's
feel
supposed to be hot though.
Yeah, and that's the one thing in the past
know.
you've said that the one thing that can slow you down a little bit is the heat. Is where it makes it hard once you get to the 60s and 70s hot dogs.
Yeah, you mentioned Vegas already has the over-under at 72, and I think they know that the weather's going to be 86 and humid as heck. The humidity is weird because it's uncomfortable, but at least the buns don't turn stale. So it's going to be. It could be a weird. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not counting out. We'll see. I still want to get close to a record.
Now, after the hot dog eating championship last year, when we came back on the air, I attempted to eat 6 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
The reason she picked that number is because I think the last place finisher in the women couldn't do 6, and Allie said that's so pathetic that she was.
Well,
representing
I just
women.
wondered if somebody with no training could eat 6 hot dogs in one sitting. And I will say, I think I had it. I forget. Oh, I was eating Pink's hot dogs. They had a real snap to them, and I think it made it more difficult. But at one point, Joey, I just didn't have any more room. Everything was just building up to the point where I had a hot dog just stuck in my esophagus, and there was nowhere else for it to go. So how do you have that much room? How is everything just going all the way down to your stomach? How does your stomach even have room for that many hot dogs?
Well, it's like anything, practice. You know, like the first person who ran a marathon died. It's
right.
So now anybody can run a marathon if they practice enough. And it's like now that you're pregnant, you're going to be eating for 2. So
right.
A lot of it's like mentally like convincing yourself there's a reason. So I think you should do it again. You should just like. I think now that
Joey, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Allie, you should do it again because this year you have help, Allie. You have 2 people in there to help eat all the hot dogs. You and the baby.
And I can't remember last time. Did I?
You
I
threw
think
up
I
in
did.
a bucket.
I did throw up. I did throw up a couple of times.
And during the big event, Joey, if you throw up, you are disqualified. This is what a lot of people don't realize. They think any amateur that thinks they can get in there and start eating, you start eating at the big league level. If you throw up, you are immediately DQ'd, right?
You can't throw up, but you can wear a diaper. It's you do whatever.
Did you learn that the hard way?
That's good to know. Did they change that rule over the years, or has that always been there?
No, I've never had an accident, but there are times where like my people are like, oh, are you getting sick afterwards? Like, no, my things are pushing out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really remarkable. The one year that Joey fumbled, and I'm a historian on competitive eating, but the one year was the one year that he got in a relationship, and he got he proposed to his girlfriend, and then the whole thing fell apart. And I said, Joey, you got to get out of this relationship and focus on eting. This is going nowhere fast. And he finally listened to me.
You love bringing this up.
You're right.
That was a rough year.
That was a rough year for you.
The broken heart hurt me more than any kind of probation.
Every year we try to say to you, pick a hot dog and let's come up with some sort of a signal that you can flash to the camera. I know you're in the middle of more important things, but everyone's going to be gathering around with the family. It's one of the greatest traditions this country has, is watching Joey shovel hot dogs into his mouth on 4th of July weekend on a Saturday now. Which you want to do after the 69th hot dogs? I'm sure you'll get to at least 69. Maybe that's when you stop and you slap the hot dogs on the side of your face?
Oh, a little hot dog slap. You know, I think, number 7. After 69, I'm gonna hit 70. Give it a little slap and a smile.
Okay, all right. If you slap the hot dog in your face,
let's get another thing we're going to look out for and not see.
Yeah, we're going to see it. Joey doesn't let us
Klein
down.
asks every year, "Can you please do this? Can you please do that?" And
Joey
he goes,
He looks like he's in coma. At that point, he's like comatose. I feel bad. I always think
he's in such a zone.
I go, guys, if Joey eats 2 more hot dogs, he's going to wink at the camera. I gather everyone around and then just look at Joey, and he's like.
Do you even know how many hot dogs you're eating while you're eating them? You're not keeping count yourself, are you?
Yeah, I am keeping count.
Whoa.
I wish I wasn't. It was like in my last practice, when I got to 70, I like smiled in my head. I was like, oh yeah. But then I ended up slowing down. So I need to stay calm and not worry about numbers too much. Just stay in that rhythm.
Just keep eating.
Joey is the odds-on favorite. Obviously, it's happening this Saturday. It's on. I think they still have it on ESPN2. Although I don't know why this is on.
No, I think it's everywhere now.
Yeah, it should be on every major. It should be on every single major network. This is like when the president does a State of the Union. They should just interrupt everything to put Joey on so we can celebrate your glory. He is the #1 ranked competitive eater. Before we say goodbye to you and wish you nothing but the best this Saturday, it's time for not 1 but 2 epic questions with Joey Jaws Chestnut. Here we go.
Two epic questions.
Epic question number 1 for the world's ranked competitive eater, Joey Chestnut. Allie?
Joey, you've eaten a lot of food in your day, and you also know how to put down some drinks. What is the best drunk meal?
Oh, the best. Wow. Taco Bell.
Wow. Classic.
Dude, you can get so much Taco Bell for your $1, and it tastes delicious when you're a little lit.
How much Taco Bell do you put down after a night of drinking, Joey?
I've broken the $100 mark a couple times.
Wow. That's so
amazing.
much. You buy a franchise for that, I feel like.
I think that's everything on the menu.
Question number 2, Joey. You are a great eater in the world of food, but do the ladies say that you are a great eater downstairs?
Oh.
Oh, I'm with one woman. Yeah, my girl. I haven't had any complaints. I usually don't stop eating until the job's done.
All right. There you have it. This is why he's a true American
It's a
hero.
little wink and a slap.
Yeah, that's right.
That's nice.
Someone stand behind you and count how many minutes it's been.
There's a guy holding a big
Holding up the signs.
big red sign.
Guys, there's no finer American on the planet than Joey Jaws Chestnut. And everyone loves to tear down a legend. And this is kind of his return to glory. He was torn down. He paid the price.
Every true athlete has their ups
They
and
got to
downs.
have your ups and downs, and people have to remember you're human, just like the rest of us.
Yes.
So maybe you slapped a guy at a bar and didn't remember when the cops came and asked you about it. Okay, who hasn't done that? But Joey's going to get back on that horse, and then he's going to eat that goddamn horse. And that's what we love about you, Joey Chestnut. Thank you for spending some time with us on K-Rock, and we can't wait to see you on Saturday.
Hey, thank you so much. Good talking to you guys.
Always good to talk to you. That's Joey Jaws Chestnut. He's a legend, Allie.
Probably the biggest legend to come out of San Jose. Take that, Tech.
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. Well, there you have it. I'm excited now. I didn't realize how excited I was for this thing until talking to Joey. Now I got goosebumps.
I can see your hairs standing up.
Man, that's exciting. What a legend. K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. We got to take a quick break, but the good news is in less than, 20 minutes, we'll get you more of those tickets to go to a water park in Southern California. So you can cool off this summer, and all you got to do is be the 20th caller, 10 a.m., and every hour thereafter, straight up to 6 p.m. And then we have a lot of stuff to get into still, including the gayest show moments of the month, as we've been keeping track of everything that was said on the show this month for Pride Month. And we will go ahead and break them down and determine which one was the actual gayest thing that was said. Will it be Omar talking about his hibiscus? Will it be any of a number of things that happened at Pride with Vanessa? It's gonna
Or
be
you
hard.
talking
Whoa,
about...
that's a giant dong.
Yeah.
Could be that. You never know. We'll get to those clips in a moment. We did find out earlier today that Allie has one healthy baby growing inside of her, which gives us more and more chances to put the microphone down to her stomach and hear exactly what's happening in there.
The baby's not talking yet.
Allie,
I don't know why we're doing this.
Allie loves this a bit.
Allie loves
So
this bit so
stupid.
much. Can you please put the mic down there, because we did.
I
hear
didn't do it the first time or the second time.
Omar, just power up the mic louder.
I got it. I'll turn it way up.
Yeah, turn the mic up.
Will you?
I'll turn it
These
all
mics are
the way
very
up.
powerful, and if Allie's not going to cooperate on the bit, then we'll just make the mics do it. So just turn the mics up louder. Hi, little baby. Anything you'd like to say?
I hope I am smart. Unlike my brother, who keeps saying leotard. I hope I'm not leotarded.
Oh, my God. This is so dumb. You have to know that this is stupid.
Well, listen, I can't help what your kid is saying.
You can. You're the one writing this crap,
Your
and
other-
Omar's voicing it.
No, it's your
I
baby.
can tell.
It's your baby. You think we're writing that stuff at leotards, retarded? We don't write that. That's crazy. It's baby
It doesn't have
time.
Klein written all over it.
That's baby. Don't blame me for the dumb bit.
Got it.
Anyway, that's crazy. Stupid
Anyway,
talk.
that's what you just got.
All right. Well, they don't all work.
Now commercials.
We got to take a quick break. So just remember that for the next couple of minutes until
When
we're
you make
back.
a decision on who to listen to, you think about this.
You think about that. I bet you Seacrest ain't doing that right now.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings.
The Klein Alley Show.
The world famous K-Rock. 106.7 FM.
K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show. It is Monday. It is still the month of June, but only barely. We've got some stuff to get into today, and then lots of stuff to give you, including trips to water parks all over Southern California, so you can live vicariously through the fun of Vanessa at a water park getting drunk. It is all part of our guarantee to give you a funner summer this summer just by listening to the show. And even if it's just making fun of our lives and making yourself feel better about your own, that's possible. But trips and tickets and much more all coming up today. And right now we give you this, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Got a fresh new round of World Cup soccer this week. It is the knockout round. It's the one and done. The stakes are now much higher. And now that everyone has had a chance to attend matches at the many stadiums across the U.S., where do you think SoFi or LA Stadium ranks as far as reviews and out of 10 ranking.
Getting in and out last on every list possible. But the venue itself, I think, is cool.
Venue itself, nice, but the area around, like things to do around the venue, almost nothing. As far as if you look at some of the other cities that have been having these events.
They have restaurants and bars.
Yeah, they can leave out. Right, they've got their big stadium, then they leave out and they're in some sort of a great city walk area that's got a bunch of stuff going on, a real flavor of the city. Whereas if you leave SoFi, you get to be in the parking lot of the Forum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the reason it did not get a good rating. It got a 5.82 out of 10 rating. And the main two factors...
That's probably the metric system, though, Allie. So you got to figure that out.
It's in centimeters.
Yeah, it's in centimeters. You got to do the math.
At 30, yeah.
The main factors were because of the high prices for the drinks and the food, and because it has a very high mosquito risk.
What?
It had the highest mosquito risk out of any stadium. Yeah.
Is that pool?
Maybe all the standing water right next to the stadium and the fact that it's open.
Drain that lake.
All the, pasty white Europeans that are visiting are all getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, and that's the reason it was last on the list of 11 that were reviewed. And the number one was Gillette Stadium in Massachusetts, and that got an 8.08 out of 10 because it had the cheapest beers, and it had, there's a lot of stuff to do around there, and also the lowest mosquito activity. So it was really just cheap beers and mosquitoes.
Europeans really don't like mosquitoes.
Do they not have them there?
I would have to imagine they have them there. That's like
aren't they everywhere?
That's where they invented those malaria nets. Not Europe, but over there. That was, I believe, in Africa. But I don't think we're the ones that started mosquitoes.
No, I feel like those are international, right?
I would have thought so. But
or maybe the mosquitoes are dining on new blood.
Oh, the fresh blood?
Yeah, they're excited that this is different people, different blood. Yeah.
I'm going to go with fusion tonight. Really? What do you...
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in the mood for Bosnian tonight. All right.
Speaking of Bosnia, the U.S. is playing Bosnia, and there is a reporter who was getting some backlash over her trash talk to Bosnia because there's some friendly competition there, but it's also a third world country.
Team USA will play Bosnia. And one thing about Bosnia, I could not point out where it is on a map. I don't know the first thing about Bosnia, and I don't want to know. That's because Team USA, we're back, we're better than ever. That's next Wednesday. Get prepared, Bosnia, because you don't want it. You don't want it like that. But you're going to get it. That's next Wednesday.
It's just not good.
You don't
trash
want
talk.
it like that, Bosnia. I don't even know where you are.
It's not great trash talk.
I'm an idiot.
Didn't she have to post a apology? Oh my lord!
Well, because it's I get that you're trying to trash talk, but it's when you're you're not the underdog here. You know what I mean? So if you're just trash talking.
But, clearly, that reporter doesn't know about any sports, probably. She's just trying to join in on the fun.
Also, I don't know. Are we favored in that one? Is U.S. favored in the game to Bosnia? We may be the underdogs for all we know. I have no idea. I haven't even looked at the odds yet. If we are the underdogs, then trash talk away. Take that, Bosnia.
Really? It doesn't matter. That I would say as countries go, we are not underdogs.
It doesn't matter, though. Everyone would argue.
I feel like it does matter.
It shouldn't, because we're talking about the sport. Now, her trash talk was terrible. It wasn't good trash talk. There's a lot of fun things she could have said about. She should have researched some of their people, their most famous Bosnians, and gone out on them. But nothing. She just said, "I can't find you on a map."
But you're saying then that the country itself doesn't matter, only the game does.
Yes.
So if you're the U.S. playing Venezuela right now,
right,
you're happy to talk trash.
Is Venezuela the favorite?
Just had a big old earthquake.
I know they did, but are they
get a third one for the U.S.
Are they a better soccer team? Because if they're a better soccer team, then
it's just a free for all.
Changes everything.
Talk all the crap you want.
Because we're talking World Cup now. In general, is it couth to talk trash about a company?
I feel like wouldn't you just be a little nicer to some of the other countries?
You probably should be in that particular case. I mean, that's a bad example.
So Aircon flu is apparently a thing.
Take that, Bosnia. Okay. Aircon flu. You got that over there?
This is something that happens in the summertime, and it happens specifically in buildings like this that blast the air conditioner when they don't really need to. Just because it's 80 outside doesn't mean it needs to be 60 degrees in here. But sick building syndrome is the general name for symptoms that can develop after spending extended periods in air-conditioned environments. You can get headaches, dizziness, congestion, a persistent cough or a wheeze. You can get skin irritation, rashes, trouble focusing on your work, and general fatigue, all because of the AC. And I know everyone loves AC, but it's not all it's cracked up to be. I think that it is in the overrated department.
If you are not experiencing air conditioning for whatever the reason. You got some cheap-ass landlord that won't put it in, or you are feeling super hot. I will take all of those things. Every single side effect you just said is way better than being too hot feeling.
These are all
trying to sleep.
horrible side effects.
They're not great.
You would rather take headaches, dizziness, congestion, skin irritation, rash?
Yes, all of that.
All the European countries right now, people are dying. They're dropping like flies because it's so hot out there.
Yeah, the heat wave.
And they don't have AC out there.
That is happening right now. I think is it London or
Paris?
France. The heat wave. I couldn't find it on a map. Who even knows where that is?
Loser country.
But I'm just saying, it's like in the thousands, I think, that have like dropped dead because of the heat.
It's nuts.
Well, I think they also banned drinking in public in Paris right now, just because people love drinking out there and they love drinking their wine. And if they drink too much wine and they're in the heat, they just pass out.
So, well, anyway, we've covered a lot of ground today already, and we've already insulted a lot of countries. Someone said the most offensive thing was when Allie referred to Bosnia as a third world country. It is not, according to the text line. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. But if it is not true, then Allie has just out-offended the reporter that originally offended Bosnia.
Didn't know it was possible.
Because I couldn't find it on a map. We got lots to get into this morning and lots to give you. So if you like free things, I recommend you listen to the show.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world-famous K-Rock.
Let's cool you off. You deserve it. We got water parks all over Southern California. Nice water park situation going on here. We get you into one of them right now, every hour, all day, all week. And looking for you, caller 20 at 800-520-1067. Allie spent this past weekend in a water park. Vanessa got drunk at a water park. Funner summer is underway.
I think you know you're having a good summer when you spend half of it looking a little bit homeless in a towel and a bathing suit.
Yeah, that's the look. That's called summer chic.
Yeah.
So Allie and Vanessa inspired many, and now we will send you to either Wild Rivers, Not Soak City, or Six Flags Hurricane Harbor. I believe are we giving them tickets to all of those, Vanessa?
That's correct.
All three?
It's gonna be a wet summer.
Well, hold on. I just want to clarify that. I thought that we were picking one. They were going to get tickets to all of those different water parks?
Correcto.
Wow.
That's so cool. We
are super generous. Someone definitely did not fill this form out correctly. But anyway, all right, so you get to go tickets, 4-pack of tickets to Wild Rivers, Not Soak City, and Six Flags Hurricane Harbor. That just got way better. So
someone's so in trouble.
If you weren't going to call a moment ago, now is a good time to call us so we can go ahead and give you that good news on K-Rock. This hour, we have lots and lots to still get into. It's been an eventful week already, and here we are still on a Monday, and we say good morning to Brenda in Glendale. Hey, Brenda.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Originally, I thought you were just getting 4 tickets, but I guess you're getting 12 because you're going to be going to 3 different water parks this summer. So, congratulations.
Woo! Thank you so much. I'm really hot. I need to go get wet.
Oh, I like that.
And are you peeing in the pool for? Hey, I'm talking to her about peeing in the pool.
Allie's immediately going to suck all the hotness out of this conversation.
Do you pee in the pool, Brenda?
A lady never pees and tells.
That's right.
Oh,
a
that's
lady
a yes.
never pees and tells. Even more proof that Allie is not a lady who loves to pee and tell. That's her favorite thing.
I didn't pee in the Wild Rivers Water Park. You're welcome.
Thank you for not ruining one of the sponsors of the show. Great. Really appreciate that. If you need us, we're here for the interaction. Congratulations to Brenda, who will spend most of her summer nice and cool in the water parks. You'll have another chance coming up in less than an hour with our good buddy Sluggo. And we have more stuff to get into after Lincoln Park Go Nowhere show continues next on K-Rock.
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock. K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show. You can always reach us if we're not around. There's a GOAT line for you, 844-956-GOAT.
Hey, guys, podcast listener. And I just realized one thing. I just remembered, like, maybe a week or two, maybe a few weeks ago, Omar said that he turns off his shower while he soaps himself up to conserve water, to save the planet. How is that not the gayest thing ever said on a show? Come on, guys.
Well, I don't know if that was polled specifically. I also don't know if that happened in the month of June.
And also to clarify, I don't give a crap about the planet. I just feel that I need to soap myself up without water around.
Oh, so it's not even about saving money either?
It's not, no.
No, it's about the soap doing its job. And if the soap's getting washed off the second it hits your skin, it's probably not getting off the layer of filth.
Defeating the purpose.
Right.
No, No, you turn and you soap up the front of your body while the scalding hot water covers your back.
Oh, I do not enjoy that.
And then you
at
turn
all.
around, and while that gets off your front, then you soap the crap out of your back while your front is being scalding hot watered down.
The month of Pride has finally come to an end. Thank God. I think tomorrow's the last day. And so everything that's happened
There's
on the
17
show,
more Pride parades.
there's still more. I think there was one this past weekend. There's another one. It's crazy.
And then there's more in October. There's more in August.
You think they have a hard time walking with all the gay sex going on, and yet they have all these parades. They got to keep on walking. It's crazy. So we kept track of everything that was said this month on the show. And we have for you now the definitive list of the gayest things that were said. And I don't know if these are in any particular order, so I don't think it's going to be most to least. But here they are, Allie. These are the gayest comments that were made this entire month on the show. And because you are the only actual gay person on the show, you get to make the decision as to what was the gayest thing that was said. So here we go. And once again, these are all very out of context. I don't know why these things were said, but here we go. This is, I believe, number 10.
I never heard it, but I like to suck my ass.
So
Okay, interesting. Thank
Johnny, throwing in that one. Never heard it, but he likes the suck my ass. This is number 9.
I like the glitter.
I don't know. So Omar saying he
Gay,
likes,
but I think he could go gayer.
yeah. This was I forget what this was, but this was another comment that was made in the month of June on our show.
Prying open a manhole in Queens and slipping into the sewer.
It was from a newscaster. It talked about prying open a manhole in Queens and slipping in.
A manhole in Queens. I do like the location, makes it extra gay.
Number 7. Or is this some sort of a giant hoax and I'm not actually going to have sex with Tom Selleck later? Something I said about having sex with Tom Selleck.
A giant hoax?
Hoax. I think it's the word I was looking for.
Hulks. You know, like he's buff.
A big hoax.
Hulks.
I think they're talking about
That kind of made it gay. Hoax. Okay.
number 6. Here we go.
The only issue that I currently have, and I'm dealing with it, and it sucks because they're ruining my hibiscus plants, are white flies.
Omar admitting that he has hibiscus plants. And he's
Combined with the
They're
lamest
nice.
insect.
Yeah.
And right now, the freaking white flies are winning, by the way. Ugh, I can't stand them.
That could be another one. Oh, man, Omar will run away with this.
Move on already.
Number 5 now. Once again, these are the gayest things that were said on the show this month. Want to have this NBA player's baby.
Nice.
That's my plan.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. NBA player's baby.
I think I was.
And you won't be able to walk.
I forget what I was talking about. This is number 4, I think.
I got a jug of jizz.
Sounds so happy about it.
Johnny does sound
It's like
happy.
he just discovered that he has the jug.
I got a jug of jizz.
Oh, man, there's my jug. I thought I lost you.
It's like the kids in the old Sunny D commercial when they finally found the Sunny D.
Oh, jug of jizz.
What's your mama? Purple stuff? Mama's got a jug of jizz. He was so excited about it. Number 3. Whoa, that is a giant dong.
Okay.
I don't know what that was in regards to, but it was something that was said. Number 2 was this one.
You're baking me horny.
Oh. That was a little,
yeah, the your O.
Tag team action, yeah.
Oh.
there was this. Someone said this. Gay.
Who said it? We'll never know.
We'll never know. It's a mystery. And then there was, I think there was this one. But it's our wedding day.
Ooh, I like that one.
I don't know what that was. I think that was me.
Can I hear that one again? Just
But it's our
correct.
wedding day. I think I was talking about a gay person upset.
It's you and Omar's wedding day.
The way. And I think that's enough right there. I mean, there's more that
Good nut didn't make it?
Good night.
Good night.
I mean, I think that's my favorite.
That didn't make it. These were all things that were taken out of context. How did Jake not have anything with all his tantrums he had this month? I can't believe Jake didn't have anything on the list. I'm looking at it.
I don't. He probably had some, they just weren't funny.
You didn't pull them, you think?
I don't
There's
know.
nothing else here. Vanessa, nothing from Pride? All those gay people you talked to at Pride? Mm-hmm. You're talking about quiches and stuff? That didn't make it? Oh, here's another one. Sorry. This was recently added.
You got to peel out the membrane. You got to make, I make, a custom rub.
Oh, yeah, peeling off the membrane with the rub.
Allie, a lot of gay things were said this month on the show, but all of them, in honor of Pride, right? So which one of them do you feel...
You sound so happy and proud.
Which one of these these.
Because of you and your stupid rights.
Well, I mean, most of these, I feel like, in my memory, there were so many gayer things that were said this month on the show.
What about this one?
Wow, yeah, actually, I was thinking of D again.
Yeah, that's pretty gay, too.
You know, I will say there are a lot of favorites here. Obviously, Omar having his hibiscus issue is one of my favorites, and you having an NBA player's baby is another favorite. But I think because of the delivery and the happiness that comes with the delivery,
But it's our wedding day.
Jug of Jizz is my number one favorite.
Johnny, congratulations. Low T Johnny gets the gayest saying this month on the show on Pride Month. Jug of Jizz is the winner.
I got a jug of jizz.
Congrats.
Yeah, well, because the music behind it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny, congratulations.
I got a jug of jizz.
You win. Anything you'd like to say as you receive this honor as saying the gayest?
Too busy drinking that jug.
Yeah, what do I win?
Another jug of jizz.
Another jug of jizz.
Secondary jug of jizz. Is there anything, John, is there anything you'd like to say as you receive this this big honor right here?
I got a jug of jizz.
Nice.
That's all you want to say?
That's all I got. I don't know.
I mean, you're the gayest. You don't like it when you're called gay.
Can you do a little parade?
Hey, shout out to all my gays, theys, and the don't knows. Y'all are a real inspiration. I'm proud of you. Keep being yourself. And there's people that love you everywhere.
It's a pretty gay speech right there.
Wow. I didn't realize that was going to be so impactful.
Yeah. And as of all of the many stupid things that were said this month on the show, and all of the things that were taken out of context, I mean, Jake whittled down hundreds of things that could have been. Yours was selected by Allie, the gay lady on the show, as the gayest thing said. And you're not feeling proud about that?
Are you done?
Oh, he's drinking his jug of juice.
Ah, got it.
Excuse me.
You know, to celebrate his, he also has already gone gay in a video that we did.
Oh, I know.
That's right.
I can't wait to see that.
That's
world
great
premiere.
as well. That made him very uncomfortable, so I was surprised by the speech he just gave.
On the flip side, though, Johnny is getting to experience one of the big, I think, probably one of the top 5 lifetime kind of moments you can have.
A milestone.
It's a milestone for sure. I think it's... That's not it.
It's a very painful milestone, but he hit it. He hit it hard.
The moving in with your girlfriend, where the relationship...
Even though you're gay.
...goes from just casually banging to moving in with each other. It's a big milestone.
Oh, yeah. And then there are all the
Johnny's
little things that might annoy you that you didn't know about. They're all going to start showing up.
So we will get into that because there's some interesting stuff going on and some new rules that have been placed. A lot of times you don't know about rules till you move in with each other. Then you realize, oh, no, now we got rules here. So we'll get into that after this quick break. Of course, we got lots to get to after this. Show continues. More Klein Alley Show next.
Slap on your SPF 1067 and slide through summer with K-Rock. Dive into 4 packs of tickets to all these SoCal water parks. Not Soak City, with 23 different speed, tube, and body slides in one of the longest lazy rivers in the country. Hurricane Harbor, Los Angeles. Southern California's most thrilling water parks open every day until 7 p.m. through August 8th. And Wild Rivers, Irvine's ultimate water park experience. Hydrate every hour from 9 to 6 to splash your way in.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. I guess we can probably all agree that the 5 major milestones that happen in any relationship are in this order, usually sex, then moving in, then married, then divorce, then moving out. Those got to be the 5, right? Those are probably the 5 big ones?
Is there a kid in there somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, the kid, I guess, would be in there somewhere,
I
maybe.
would assume, like, exclusivity is one of the steps.
Well, when you have that conversation about, like, hey, are we just, is this like a casual thing, or are we, like, exclusive, that sort of thing? All right, let me cross out then.
First when you say I love you.
First fight? Yeah, first I love you.
First I love you? That's a milestone, you think?
Yeah.
In the relationship?
Of course. The first time you say I love you?
What if you're just saying it for the sex?
Well, I think most people do that. But
You can't say that. That's so, like, insincere.
You tell your girlfriend you love her yet, Johnny?
My guy, I've been with her for, like, almost, 3 years now.
So no?
Yeah. I said
What do you love more, your girlfriend or a jug of jizz?
A jug of jizz, 100%.
So
thanks for that clip as well.
So we go. So we would agree then. Sex is the first time you have sex. That's
the big one.
That's the big one.
Then
moving in.
I think sex, then exclusive, then moving in,
Exclusive. Now we're exclusive. Now we're moving in.
then engaged,
Oh, I didn't think about engaged. Right, engaged.
then married,
Married.
then breakup.
Then break up. Then move out. And the move out is a big one, too.
Yeah, because then also you're fighting over all the things you've accumulated throughout your relationship.
Right.
No
And-
kids?
No, we already talked about that. It's too complicated.
You can take them or leave them. Not everyone does that.
Take them or leave them. So the point is, Johnny has now just achieved the one of these things, which is the moving in. And if you remember, the last time we had someone on the show that moved in with their significant other, it was when Jake was getting rid of his bachelor pad, and we threw a
bachelor patty.
His bachelor patty. It was the no one.
Did we ever attend?
No, none of us went to it. It was our idea, and none of us went to it. But it was Omar,
so dead.
Hold on, Omar, did you go to it or no?
I did not.
No, also he did not.
Who went?
Did anyone from the show go to your bachelor patty?
No.
Oh.
Well, the shed was so small. Wasn't it just like a flight suit?
This was
This
before
was
the
his
shed.
apartment.
This was
This is the bachelor pad.
This is the apartment.
This is the place where he lived in it for a really long time, and when he took the frames off the walls, there were like,
all over the
there were
walls.
like
This is the house
rings.
that was dirty as hell that had the candle marks all over the walls,
Yeah.
right, Jake?
Yeah, it was filthy.
Nasty bitch.
You missed that place?
Yeah. Oh, Jake.
Part of me does.
Johnny, you went to his bachelor patty?
Yeah, well, I didn't go to the patty, but like I went to go pick up CDs from his house once.
Oh, so no one went to your patty. So who was it?
Who was at your patty?
Just like a couple of friends.
And that was a big moment for Jake because he was getting rid of his bachelor pad to move in with his girlfriend. Now, little did we know that that would be the beginning of the end of that relationship. The day he moved in with her,
The patty was over.
it was game over. But that was a different thing than what Johnny's doing because you moved in to her place. So she already had ownership, and I believe she was the owner of the place. It was
She was the owner of the place, but she had just moved back into her house too. She
Right.
had kicked out her tenant.
But Johnny and his girlfriend, they went and found a place
A neutral
together.
place.
A neutral place. No memories, no. So you guys went on the hunt together, and this weekend, I think you you officially live there with her now, Johnny, right?
Yep,
you
all moved in.
You slept there? Is that why you came into work an hour late today?
I actually forgot my pants. I was here early, and I walked in.
What the hell?
You came here not wearing pants?
I came here wearing my pajama shorts, and then as soon as I walked through the door, I was like, damn. So I had to drive all the way home to go get him and come back.
You know, this is radio. No one cares what you're wearing.
Yeah, but I had to go do a shoot. We're filming something for a commercial that Vanessa and I are shooting after work, so I needed pants today.
Oh, today's the day you got to go to that college?
We have to go to the college.
Oh, you should have worn your pajama pants.
college.
That's the greatest thing ever. No one can relate with that more than a college
You can get a
kid.
degree without pants.
I should have, man, but it was a day I needed pants. Today, I needed pants.
So Johnny
can't
learned.
believe you
Johnny,
forgot.
is everything still great? Because you move in together, and sometimes you go, "This is great. We're happy." It's usually when the relationship's in its best possible place.
But there's also a lot of decisions you have to make together.
Right.
A lot of where does this chair go? What kind of, where are your clothes going versus my clothes? Who gets the most space? Like, are you equal in closet space?
Yeah, I actually also just surrendered the whole closet to her because I was kind of like, you do fashion, like that's your like actual job and stuff. Like you take over the closets and whatever. I'll have this tiny little closet in the living room. Like it's fine.
Klein.
I only have like 5 shirts. Whatever.
Johnny, fast forward 10 years.
Yeah, dude,
Look at Klein's life.
You're in a bad. That's what I. Right where I was, where you are, and I said, "Hey, I don't want to start any trouble. You got more clothes than me. You take the closet. We'll figure this out."
The ground too quickly.
Yeah, I gave up too quickly, man. And you realize whatever you give up now, you're still going to lose more of down the line. So you gotta fight for that closet.
Oh, I got the living room. I got the TV and everything.
Please, you don't have it. You don't have it for long, pal. Enjoy it while you can.
Did you get to make any style decisions or decorating decisions?
No.
No.
Well, I get to like hang my records and like.
I get to hang my records. Listen to him.
Yeah.
This is how men talk when they're being.
It's really sad.
She's letting me hang up my records.
Where are you going to hang them? On the inside of the closet or somewhere where people can see them?
No, in the outside, in the living room, like putting up all my signed posters and the records and whatnots. The good stuff.
Before they draw the curtain over it.
Yeah, and you have in the bedroom, she has complete say over what that looks like?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about the bedroom.
Right.
Be careful not Karen.
Yeah, if you don't
Because
care.
then she's going to be used to making all the decisions.
Yeah,
The
eventually.
only decision she made really was just like where we got the furniture and stuff. That
Yeah,
was
Johnny said he was going to spend all weekend building furniture. I said, you going to IKEA? He goes, no, man, she won't allow it. I go, what? She won't allow it.
She wouldn't allow the IKEA furniture.
This is where the rules start. All of a sudden, it's this fun little.
Sounds like she wants more unique items,
she wants,
not just things that you can get anywhere.
But I'm just saying, Johnny, I'm just cautionary tale, dude. I'm like the ghost of your future. Saying.
I look at your life, though, and I'm like, Klein lives a good life, though.
Dude, I'm saying, though, you think it's fun for me to go home and when I had to live out of pantries in my kitchen because my wife took all the closet space and I had my shoes in the kitchen?
Yeah, but, like, I think of it, I'm like, well, you got to go home to, like, a family and a nice house.
Overrated,
with a dog.
bro. Overrated.
Where you cancel out get to from that sentence.
Yeah, legally have to. All right? Let's go ahead and change the wording. So we've got one question now for this edition of Johnny Doesn't Know, and it has to do with something that he probably wouldn't know what it was, but maybe now that he lives with a woman, maybe he would know. If you'd like to play, you can call us 800-520-1067. It's a lightning edition round of Johnny Doesn't Know. Now that he's moving in with his girlfriend, one of those big milestone moments. If you'd like to play, call now and battle Johnny's brain next. This man, by the way, forgot his pants today when he came to work. So
he's employed.
Think about that for just a second. And he's about to be doing a commercial for a college. So think about that as well. It's K-Rock with Klein Alley's show.
Klein Alley Show.
All right, it's K-Rock, Klein Alley's show. One question only. Will Johnny know or not know the answer to this question? He's never been accused of being a genius on the show until he was drinking. When he started drinking, then he got smart for a little bit, but then it all fell apart for Johnny. So this is something that I would imagine Johnny wouldn't know, but now that he's living with his girlfriend and they're in the process of putting furniture in their apartment, perhaps he will. It's time for Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
Sarah, good morning. Welcome to K-Rock. I know that we were having a conversation in the back office recently where someone brought up an ottoman, and Johnny got all perplexed as to what an ottoman was. You know now, that's not your question, Johnny, but you know what that is now, right?
Yeah.
What is an ottoman?
An ottoman.
Remember, there's a microphone in the studio.
The ottoman is the leg rest.
Right. So he learned that. That took some time, but that's not his question today. But, Sarah, that should give you an indication as to what you should guess as we give you one question. And Allie's going to give it to you, Johnny. And once again, this is just a question.
I'm giving him the question?
Oh, I've got it. We talked about it off there. I thought you wanted to ask it.
Oh.
But okay. If it's one thing and if Johnny knows what it is, yes or no. This is something that you may be adding to your apartment. Who knows?
Johnny, what is an armoire?
Will Johnny know this, yes or no, Sarah? You say no?
No.
Okay. Strong no. Didn't even think about it. Johnny, the question is, what is an armoire? Allie asked it. Do you know what it is? Sarah says you will not know.
Armoire.
Armoire?
Armoire.
Armoire.
You heard that before?
Never.
Oh, you've never heard that term before?
It's like Swedish, huh? It's got to be from Sweden.
Sweden?
Oh, man.
Sweden, Swedish.
Definitely from Sweden.
Wherever they're from.
The land of the Swede.
Iceland. Armoire? I kind of think like armrest, but maybe it's like Swedish.
Well, ottoman is a leg rest, so yeah, maybe.
Ottoman is a leg rest, like you automatically put your legs up. Armoire is kind of like armrest, or chair with an armrest.
It's a table for arm wrestling, clearly.
Yeah, like you put it up when you sit down in the chair, you got to like wrestle with the person next to you to get the armrest, so it's like armoire. So I think maybe that's where they're going with it, I think.
That's where they're going with it? Who's they? The Swedlanders?
The Swedlands, whoever put the chair
They do
together.
always look like they have very rested arms in
It's
Sweden.
because they fought for it.
That's why. So you believe that, like, the ottoman is something that you would rest your feet on. You would have an armoire to rest your arms on? Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah, it's either that or like a coat rack or something like that, I think.
Okay. Sarah, you thought Johnny wouldn't know armoire. Good for you. He was nowhere near what it actually is. Congratulations. You win something at K-Rock. Johnny, is that really your best guess? You've never heard armoire?
No.
No.
I'm like, is it an armrest for a couch? Is it a couch part?
Yeah.
It's a couch part.
It's a couch part.
An armoire is like a wardrobe. It's think about one of the things that came to life during Beauty and the Beast when she gets to the room and that big wardrobe that opens.
Starts talking to her.
Starts
yapping to her.
It's like a portable closet.
I never seen Beauty and the
Yeah.
Beast.
Oh. Well, it's
I'm a boy.
it's a chest of drawers, so there's drawers, and there's also a little area where you can hang things, hang clothes. So it's like kind of a closet mixed with a
But it has to be brown? It can't be
No one
like...
said that.
Oh.
Doesn't have to be brown.
No, but it's an armoire is a wardrobe.
It's like a
It's a chest of drawers and that also includes a place where you can.
wardrobe is there.
Okay, all right. I'll just show you a picture.
Johnny's not a wardrobe is either.
Okay.
Oh, I have that. That's in my bedroom.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
an
but mine's-
armoire, buddy.
Yeah, mine's white, though, and it's
Okay.
connected to the wall.
There you have it.
The color doesn't matter again.
Once again, irrelevant to the conversation.
But you
Johnny.
see, you got some space to hang.
Yeah, I got one of those,
You know,
yeah.
What are some things you could put in there, Johnny?
Well, my T-shirts and my pants, if I don't forget them next time.
Any particular jugs you can put in there as well?
12 jugs of jizz.
That's right. That's a good armoire right there. Hey, I'm armoire shopping. I need something that can hold 12 jugs of jigs. Exactly. Wrap up the show. Do some takeaways next, K-Rock. Takeaways from today's show, then we'll get the hell out of here. Remember, Sluggo's got more of those tickets for you to go to every water park in Southern California coming up again in about 15 minutes, all day long. Get you into all the water parks all week long. Tomorrow, got a bunch of other stuff planned for you, including another round of Gunshot or Firework. More tickets for you to go to Monster Jam and everything else that we have in store for you. Thank you, Joey Chestnut, world's #1 ranked competitive eater, for joining us today. If you missed it, check out that in the podcast or on YouTube. Guy is fascinating. He's a fascinating individual. I can't, Allie, we've talked to him, I don't even know, 25, 50 times maybe. And yet every time I feel like there's
I always
something.
learn something new.
Learn something new about that man who is just a mountain of meat disguised as a man, Joey Jaws Chestnut. Is it too late for me to get one more comment?
Yeah, I think that's going to win there.
I could win the month. I just snuck in one last-minute win. All right, takeaways from...
That guy's a specimen of meat.
Takeaways from today's show, and then we'll get the hell out of here. What do we got?
310, my takeaway is nothing hugs you tighter than a Benadryl.
Strong takeaway.
818, Allie loves hearing what her unborn baby has to say.
Oh, he's got something else to say.
No.
Glad you brought him up. Can you put the microphone to your womb so we can...
we don't have to do that whole formality.
I'll crank up
Just
the
play
microphone.
the stupid.
I'll crank it up.
Omar, if you turn it up loud enough, we could probably hear him.
Here we go. Here we
so
go.
Allie's not going to play along.
Turn it
yes, hey, we're listening. Go ahead, unborn baby.
I keep hearing this annoying tapping sound. God, I hope my mommy isn't a tap dancer.
Oh, bad news, kids. Bad news for you.
In your blood.
Back in Tuesday nights at 7:30.
One of your mommies is a tapper.
818, my takeaway is you don't need personality when you're hung like an aspirin. 909, watch out, Ginger walking.
Ginger walking. If you see a red-haired guy on fire walking between here and his house later,
Please buy him a car.
Give him a ride or throw in some SPF. That's Justin.
909, before you order a pig, make sure you have more than 4 burners. 661, a lady never pees and tells. And 213, my takeaway is those Swedlanders have some strong arms.
Yeah, we learned all that stuff on today's show. Educational program for sure, which explains why we're a nonprofit. What's your takeaway there, Vanessa?
Mine was taken, but look out for Ginger Justin and his rainbow umbrella.
Oh, he's got one of them rainbow umbrella hats. That's what we got to get him. A scooter and a rainbow umbrella hat. I think someone already sent us the link that they have sent the rainbow umbrella hat our way.
Cool. I also just realized I have a Power Wheels.
Oh, even better.
That would be cool.
You probably have to stop every couple of miles to charge up, but whatever, it'll work. What's your takeaway, Johnny?
Jake has a sharing problem.
All right. Jake don't like to share. Jake, takeaway?
Yeah, you gotta get them growlers out.
Yeah, that was Joey's tip for how he wins these contests. Gets those morning growlers out of his system. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is going home to your family is overrated.
That's right. And legally required.
We quote, get to.
What is your takeaway, DJ Omar Khan?
You can't throw up, but you could wear a diaper.
You can wear a diaper. That's one of the many rules of competitive eating that we didn't know about. But, man, we learned a lot on today's show. All right, we'll do it again tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, Goat Line's there for you now, 844-956-GOAT. Thanks for following along, downloading the podcast, checking us out on YouTube, and all things Klein Alley Show. All right, goodbye.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Alley, it's just okay.
Wow.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
K-Rock, Klein, Alley Show. Klein Alley Show mornings. Yeah. K-Rock.